morning, good afternoon, good evening, hi. I had I had a lot of scuff this morning, like holy cow. That was the most scuff that I had in a while. Computer made me restart. VTuber Studio made me reset all my settings. Or redo all my settings because I just defaulted. And OBS crashed and now BlueStacks is kind of acting up too, but it's okay, you know, it's fine. The one thing for this is like, it's like, oh no! We won't let you buy anything, which is not like the worst thing to happen, so I'm like, this one is fine, this one's okay. Still funny, it let me buy stuff in Arknights last night, so... whatever. This is how it be. But that just means I'm gonna have the most amazing scuff luck once I eventually put this back on my phone and then buy stuff, I guess. So for now, number 3, the Alliance Strikes Back, 2 out of 4. Ta-da! Yay! Servant Fest, Day 2 afternoon. Anti-Servant Fest Alliance Leaders Gathering. Ooh, Clothiers. Chaldea Gamers. Happy Infirmary. Yoroshiku Mount Liang. Bishonen. Also, you might hear the chicken in the background every so often. That's just how it be. It's the enemy, it's coming around. It wants me to farm. And that's where we found ourselves. Where we find ourselves. A doujin battle between the Normalization Committee and the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance. Hello, hello. Oh man, I thought we were gonna go to war, not compete to see who made the more popular doujin. What's wrong with that? A popularity contest is just what we need. Man, this reminds me of all the fights I got into with the Utagawa school.
So, the committee wants to fight this battle not with force, but through Servant Fest itself. How very like them. Yeah, it's rare for the rulers to recognize rebel elements as foes on equal footing. These conditions seem pretty fair too.
Interesting how some of them are representatives. And Chicken, can you just like not? Not sure how much my mic actually catches, but oh my goodness, it's so loud. It's like literally up against my window crowing. Yeah, it's not really catching my mic for some reason, but it's there. Sheesh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I farmed some, like, for the energy drinks and stuff. I have over 300 of each, so that's like something. Did you hear that, Senpai? It sounds like everyone's on board with this plan.
Well yeah, nothing but the best of the best here. Alright then, does it mean we can count on you to have doujin ready for the finale in 5 days?
Not a chance. Not a chance? Well, that was rude. But yeah, 351, 390, 387 for now. So it's not too bad. I guess we stumbled right out of the gate. Well, I suppose less stumbled than fell flat on our faces.
Well, they do make a good point. I get where they're coming from. Honestly, I don't see how they could hope to beat Yorando's obvious passion for the Artoria genre when they're totally unfamiliar with it within themselves.
Wait, which gold shop currency? Yikes, these people are also experienced with making doujin, and they're still intimidated by Yorando's book? Just how good is it?
Is it really that much of a difference? I would think any book singing my king's praises would be a masterpiece. Hell yeah, there's a difference. Every creator's got their own strengths and weaknesses, right? I mean, just imagining an Avenger like me making a book about King Art. Shit, that's just crazy enough to work. And the thought alone made me throw up in my mouth a little.
The AP pounds.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Cost 100. That's not too expensive at least. But yeah, I was buying things. I'm like, look at these craft essences, look at these outfits. Teehee.
I'm pretty sure D-Club would be happy to try their hand at making an Artoria book. But making one exclusively about a pure and virtuous King Arthur is a whole other can of worms. Alright, the shock's worn off and I'm done playing with crabs on the beach. So... now Blackbeard and I are gonna go back to the hideout and see if we can't figure out another way to beat Yorando. You've got your own stuff to do, right, Misaki? Well, let us know if you make any headway. Come on, Blackbeard. A brainstorming session, is it? Then I suggest we visit Hawaii's Otaku Holy Land, the Ala Moana Center.
Gosh darn it, Blackbeard. That is my favorite mall there. Out of all the malls that I visited, like in the islands, literally, my favorite one. Yes, it is the Otaku Holy Land. Oh, I feel so called out. Ah. I didn't expect them to actually name drop that place. Alright, what to do next? Keep going with the investigation? Well, shall we get back to investigation? No, we've been walking all day, so you should take an hour or so to rest at the beach. I'll go ask around and see what I can find out. In the meantime, when I get back, let's fill Mash and Lancelot in with our real mission. Real mission? What is she talking about, Senpai? Well, Nash, you'll find out soon.
I'll be damned. I remember hearing you had a duty to fulfill back at the hotel. But I never would have guessed it involved stolen servant fest authority and a singularity that could threaten all human history if left unchecked. I'm truly ashamed of my behavior thus far. I know I used for someone's glory at the airport to match the tropical atmosphere, but from here on, I will treat this mission with the utmost seriousness.
So that's why we didn't hear BB's usually excited announcements at this time. In that case, I can definitely understand why the Normalization Committee would be a suspect. Do you know much about them, Ash? Yes, you could say that. I visited their headquarters once when they tried to recruit me. See the big building over there on the coast? That's the Normalization Committee's HQ. The exterior may be distinctive, but the inside is just a typical office building. Everyone who works there was really nice too. So while I feel kind of bad for the Alliance saying this, the committee just doesn't strike me as bad people.
If that's how you feel, Mash, then trust yourself. Never feel bad about following your gut. Besides, I agree. I sense nothing evil from that building whatsoever.
Thank you, Lancelot. Still, I can't just forget about the Alliance and the committee's competition. I just hope someone can come up with a good idea that will let them venture into an unknown genre. Hmm? Do you know that person over there on the beach, Senpai? They've been watching us for a while now. Who could that be? Wait, is that... Oberon? I do love how he looks in that outfit.
Sorry, you mistook me for someone else. Anyway, I need to get going now, so...
Hold it, if you're here, you're a potential suspect too. Great, now we have another candidate to worry about.
Ugh, I only meant to stop by this side for a little while. Of all the luck, running into you here. Well, at least Artori's in here now, so I guess it's good. Alright, I guess the jig is up then.
I don't know if I've seen it yet. Yummy.
Hi there everyone, it's me, Oberon the Fairy King, appearing incognito. Gosh, don't you just love summer? It's great. All this heat really makes you feel different. It even makes ice pops taste better. Oh, this? It's a cheap melon bar I bought at the shop over there. You can have some if you like.
I'm surprised to see you here too, Oberon. I thought you hated summer.
Who told you that? Summer's a season when life shines brightest. Even the insects have been looking forward to this festival for a long time. As the king of the fairies, I'd never publicly declared that I hate it. Oh wait, was it Morgan? She's not exactly my biggest fan. Well, that's okay. No need to trouble myself about clearing up the misunderstanding. More importantly, I overheard you talking about something pretty unsettling. Something about the singularity being a threat.
Well, you see... Long story short...
Work, eh? So that's why you're here. Man, you just can't catch a break, can you? It's sour bizarre how much trouble seems to love dogging your every step. Well, I suppose it was fate that we ran into each other like this.
Yeah, it is fate, Grand Order.
I'm your friend, so it's only right that I help you out. You said you were looking for a way to motivate these clubs, right? Then I might be able to offer some advice.
Really?
Really, but first, let's have some fun. You know how a picture's worth 1,000 words? Well, experiencing this for yourselves won't just be faster than listening to a lecture. It'll also be more fun.
Ah, yeah, way more fun, huh? Great, so much fun. So incredibly fun, thanks, Oberon. Well, how bad can this be? Decisions. Actually, it might not be too bad. Do I want to use these or do I want to switch to someone else? Steer. You know what? It can't be too bad. Okay, Mash, what do you want? Okay, it's not a hard fight. Perfect. Actually, wait, wrong currency? Right, wrong CE? Actually, I don't gotta use that. This is fine. It's completely fine. And since I'm not worried, let me see. Meh, you take that Mash, why not? And you can take... Steer. Hey, hello. Good morning. I know, right? But I woke up early and I forgot ya. She wouldn't doubt select that craft essence, but I'm choosing violence. Startria. Fortria. Oh, okay. I see how this is. This guy. Oh, the day's been evil. It's been extremely mean, but it's fine. I'm getting on the scuff luck. Everything's been crashing. Computer crashed. OBS crashed. VTuber Studio crashed. But that's just me gathering all my scuff luck, so it's not the worst thing. I think it's hilarious how everything decides to act up. Ouch. Okay, let's see how this goes. And now more bonking here. Wee. Ta-da! And now arm. This is gonna be the weirdest dojin. We're gonna read about Shaktaria, Antaria, etc, etc. All the Torias. How do I want to do this? Me. Actually, it isn't really matter. It's gonna probably go back to Oberon anyway. Very King, traveling incognito. Yep. No fear, no pain. Wee. Might as well just gather all the quick stuff. Give me stars. Actually, wait, this could be bad. What do you do? Well, if he gets rid of that D or the buff, as soon as this guy goes out, maybe it's not too bad. But worst case, you know, just... Okay, better safe than sorry. Teehee. I want to see if he actually does a thing over here. So if I just bonk the shark, and then bonk him with maybe Lancelot. Lancelot said the other should be fine. Okay, it's not bad. And sweet, he gets rid of it instantly. Or great job, Lancelot. Look at him doing a thing. Yummy. Ta-da! No fear, no pain. Okay. Sweet. Wow, you didn't even try to hold back. So this is how workaholics with no sense of humor fight. Oh well. I guess this was always meant to be. The bigger a flower blooms, the faster it wilts. Forever. Oh no, we killed him! Oberon's spirit origin signal has vanished. Why do you have to hit him with all your noble phantasms so hard, Lancelot? Stupid father! I did what was supposed to be done. Oops.
That can't be right. I'm sure I held back. Please, can we just forget this ever happened?
It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Huh? He's being dramatic. It's a trick. Did you really think you'd get away that easily?
Aw, you figured it out? Man, you're no fun, Master of Chaldea. Sorry about that, Mash Lancelot. I was just jesting. As you can see, I'm totally fine. Thanks for holding back. Still, you might be a little too earnest for your own good, Mash. Don't let any bad fairies deceive you next time.
Thank you. I'll be careful.
When you say bad fairies, do you mean like the one who attacked the city? I believe she called herself Kaitku Mikokur. Oh yeah. I was the only fairy... I mean... Oh yeah, I was only using fairies as an example, but I guess she is the biggest, baddest fairy around here, isn't she? But that's a different problem, right now. You're wondering what to make of Surfest, right?
Right, everyone says they don't know what to draw because they're so unfamiliar with this genre.
Oh, there's nothing hard about it. They're all just taking it far too seriously. Not unlike you often do, Mash.
And I know my earlier stream for reals. Just like we do FGO and Arc Nights tonight.
This code restriction isn't limited to a focus on King Arthur of Britain. It just has to be about Artoria, right? Then all you have to do is explore all the possibilities, come up with all sorts of different hypotheticals. Like, what if she had stayed on a squire instead of becoming a king? What if she were reincarnated as a modern-day mage? Just take what you think would be fun and try it with Artoria. Take the fairies who were just talking to me. You don't really have to dig deep and try to find some real truth behind Artoria. Though of course, if you have any clubs that love doing deep dives into their subjects, you don't have to stop them. My point is, people should be free to create whatever they like, as long as it's not baselessly slandering or defaming anyone, of course. Oh, but maybe keep Shakespeare out of this. He'd just go right back to picking fights with Jeanne d'Arc.
I see. So we should think about this theme as an anthology, rather than having to focus exclusively on original works.
Just explain that to the clubs. I'm sure they'll understand. I could even talk to them myself if you like.
No, that's okay. We'll handle it. I am curious what you think of Surfest though, Oberon.
Well, it's a strange question. Do you really need to know what I know that now? Even so, it's very like you to ask. Okay, since you want a battle, I guess I can tell you. I see Surfest as a way of continuing tales after they've ended, to make failed dreams come true in a new and different ways. Just imagine a true, never-ending story. Who wouldn't want that? The only problem is, it's so bright, I can't quite get close to it.
So he kinda likes it. Hi guys, I'm back. And I didn't have much luck. Oh, did something happen while I was gone? Mash looks much more optimistic. Lancelot seems lost. Oh, the red text still appears. Dang. And you seem incredibly conflicted about something, Misaki. Oh no, we're fine. We just ran into a kind stranger who helped to help show us the way forward. He suggested we... Long story short. Oh, okay, so you don't just have to stick to King Arthur then. As long as Artoria shows up, it still follows the rules. Right. It may still not be anything goes, but I think this gives us a fighting chance.
Indeed, for example, we could make a story about the King of Knights, who is also a socialite, a noblewoman, and a casino owner. Well, I suppose a version of her like that already exists, but still.
You don't say. A socialite Artoria, huh? The time has come. The alliance must strike while the iron is hot. Let's head back to the Chuchun right now. We'll tell everyone this new idea and help them create lots of wonderful Artoria books to share with the world. Huh? That's what you're talking about? Were you always like this, Mash? Yeah, more than you think. Let's just say she's always been very passionate about the Knights of the Round Table. Very, very, very passionate. Now, delicious sink quartz. Okay, Hotel Waikiki Beach and Surfest site. Ah, look, the books, the beautiful, beautiful books. Wonderful. A prescription that teaches the importance of health. Flirt and Frolic by the Ebbing Waves. 1. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. 1 club's progress to 3. No awards yet blocking. You know, I'm gonna go for this one. A prescription that teaches the importance of health. Health, please. Health 1.
What? You used to treat patients by having them drink fushui? That's quite the unusual method. Tell me more. How much did you give them? How did you administer it? What diseases did you treat with it? Ho ho ho! Of course I'm happy to share. When you get to be my age, just meeting youngsters who want to hear what you have to say is enough to make your day.
I can take notes, Doctor.
That'd be great, thanks. If this Fushui method turns out to be an effective form of treatment, we'll have to write it up in a proper report and share with the rest of the medical world. Indeed, spreading correct medical information is why we're here after all. Unfortunately, as far as our club activities go, we're still no better off than we were before. It doesn't matter how much medical information we collect if we don't have any chances to announce it.
Hi everyone, hope you don't mind me stopping by. Hey there. Pardon the intrusion, everyone. I'm Mash Curelite, professional assistant, and this is... Nice to meet you all. I'm Ratoria Caster, but please, call me Outcast for short. Manny Outcast.
Oh, if it isn't Master and Mash, how nice of you two to pay our humble club a visit. Unfortunately, as you probably know, our club is having some difficulties right now. Humph. We put this club of medical professionals together because we thought making a dojo at Servant Fest would be a good way to share valuable medical information with the world and promote the benefits of healthy living. I never thought things would turn out like this. It seems Servant Fest is much less hospitable to freedom of expression than I was led to believe. Of course, innovative treatment methods have always faced persecution thanks to outdated societal norms and the interests of those in power, so this admittedly isn't anything new, but it's still disappointing.
Please don't misunderstand. This isn't what Servant Fest used to be like. During the last one, everyone was much more free and relaxed, and every day was like a festival. And with the sense of liberation that comes with being on a tropical island, it really felt like anything was possible. I see. The singularity already seemed pretty liberating to me, but the last one must have been livelier. Oh no, in terms of liveliness, it was about the same. If anything, the singularity feels like it's even more extravagant. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried to compare them in terms of which was better. It makes perfect sense that things would change for a sequel, whether it's for a manga, a game, or anything else. The committee in charge of Hawatoria may have stricter rules than Luluhawa, but that's just to ensure everyone's safety. The last festival may have been a little more chaotic than this one, but there are advantages and disadvantages to each. The only reason the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance came about here is because they refused to accept the genre restriction. And now, the Normalization Committee has recognized their grievance as legitimate. If an Alliance Sojin gets a high enough ranking during the finale on Day 7, they've agreed to rescind that very restriction.
That ridiculous wager, huh? I understand your point, but I thought I already told you that there's no way we can make a doujin under these conditions.
I know. That's why we came to see you today. We found a solution.
Oh?
As you know, the only acceptable genre this year is Artoria. I know you may feel like that restriction is much too limiting, but it's too soon to give up. There's still lots of hypotheticals to explore. There are basically infinite what-if possibilities out there. Like, what if she was a doctor?
I see. So that's what you meant. You're saying we still have room to interpret this restriction in a way that suits our sensibilities. Perhaps we've been overly focused on the word genre. Fine. Maybe we do have room to reevaluate our treatment methods at this conference. In that case, why don't we start over and think about this problem again from the beginning? Now would seem an especially opportune time to do so, seeing how Master and her compatriots were present for our first discussion.
So, what kind of book were you all looking to make in the first place?
We were going to make a manga about the importance of staying healthy. Things like children who don't brush their teeth regularly get cavities. But those who do keep all their teeth in good condition. Essentially, we wanted to make a book that would teach people how to take care of themselves just by reading it.
I think I know the kind you mean. I could see a book like that in a place like an infirmary.
However, when we were told the theme had to be all about Artoria, we decided there was no way we could make the kind of book we wanted to and gave up. I love the idea of a book I helped create teaching people the value of good health. It sounded like a modern-day manifesto, which is why I decided to join this club myself. So to be told that we can no longer make the kind of book we want, well, I don't know what to do about that.
And what was your real purpose for joining Gramps?
I was told that a great manga can touch people's hearts and minds like nothing else. If that's true, that means it's a great way to practice a new kind of brainwash. I mean, a way of influencing people.
I knew it. Ahahaha.
Allow me to ask a more basic question so that we can more accurately ascertain our current symptoms. What is genre anyway? That's a good question. I think you could say that, at its heart, it's a type of categorization. But I suppose there are also situations where the word is synonymous with subject matter or theme. Basically, whatever a work of art focuses on determines the category it falls under. Something like that, I think.
But themes are also something you can't see directly. You definitely don't see many books taking the page to explain exactly what its themes are. If a reader thinks a book is expressing a certain theme, then it is, regardless of what the creator originally intended.
I see. So while themes certainly do exist, they're generally determined by what each individual consumer brings to the work. I think you touched on something very important to your question, Miss Nightingale. Something that may just be what we need to get past this hurdle. Indeed, genre or theme may definitely exist, but that genre or theme is far from being set in stone. In which case,
Why don't you make a health-focused book that the committee can still interpret as being about Artoria? As long as the committee thinks your book is about Artoria, you can make it about whatever you want. Just make her a doctor. A modern-day doctor who was isekai to the past. And just happens to be Artoria.
hehe, hehehe.
You're laughing about that? And a hearty laugh at that? What's so funny about that idea?
Don't worry, Dr. Slep is just having a mild episode. It will go away on its own in a short while. And if it doesn't, I'll nurse him back to health myself. Now, let's just wait and see what happens. Mwahaha, I see. So that's a ticket. In that case, I know exactly what I need to do.
Why are you looking at me like that? And why don't you just take out that sharp and shiny looking knife? Wait, is that a scalpel? If you just want to show off your fancy blade, maybe you should talk to Muramasa instead. Well... Doctor? What is this about? How bad can this be? It should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Wee!
よく聞くぞ。少し痛いぞ。上幹部は興味深い。動くな。
Rather than this, actually no, I did buy the scissors one too. I bought both craft pieces. I got a drop for the one with the boys on top, so I maxed that one.
代金などただ代金治療法が決まった。
Actually, there.
治療法が決まった。動くな。
Did that one have NPH
面
too?
白い症状だった。
I never read what it had. And okay, this ain't too bad. Cause yeah, I have these in my box. Let me just grab them real quick. Apart but together. They are adorable. I mean, like, look at them. Ooh, 30% base. Okay, I need a drop of it then. The sound of the music lures one to find two tight-knit sisters together. The plucking of strings and tinkling laughter feels like a blessing to one's ears. This is just another midsummer afternoon. If only I could max it. I need to figure out where it drops later on. And just farm and hope it gives to me.
Damn, I couldn't get a good hit with my scalpel.
And thank goodness for that. What the hell are you thinking? One moment you're overcome with joy, and the next you're coming at me like we're mortal enemies. I didn't figure you for a combat nut like Mosine. Ooh, I can get 5 copies without a drop? Okay, probably for the missions then. I also think it merits an explanation. Yeah, slow your roll, Doc. I agree. Depending on your answer, I may have to place you under immediate medical observation.
I think I get where you're coming from, but let's see what you have to say for yourself. Every con attendee on this island knows that Artoria is the only acceptable genre. Which means... for this summer, Artoria could end up becoming a common unit. Oh, now I see. Let me put it to you this way. If I were to write a medical book on a particular kind of surgery, I'd probably use liters to describe the amount of blood we would need to keep on hand in the operating room. Because liters are a unit for measuring volume currently recognized around the world. If I'd been summoned in Europe 1,000 years ago and wrote a similar book then, I'd surely use a different unit of measurement. And I'd probably use yet another one if I'd been summoned in Asia 2,000 years ago. The unit itself isn't important. What's important is that whoever reads the book gets an accurate picture of how much blood is needed. Similarly, in this case, if Artoria is the common theme, that means we can use Artoria as a basic unit of measure. Good point. When treating patients, we don't usually work with ideal values for each individual. Instead, we typically take the values for a generic adult male and convert them into the closest match for that patient. I see. So here on this island, you want to use Artoria as a yardstick that everyone will be familiar with.
She's a unit of measurement. Beautiful.
Exactly. Well, if everything in our manga be Artoria, including all the characters and the medical units, the committee shouldn't have any issues with that. It'll be a pain, but the values will still be correct once they're converted. So you're approaching this from a completely different angle now,
Yes, this should work. I don't see any problems with that. So when you attack me with 100% good intentions...
That's right. If I'm going to use these as base units of measurement, I need to know everything about you. Not just your overall height and weight, but the length and weight of your individual body parts, how much blood you have, your shoe size.
You can get her shoe size in the last event, basically. Actually, no, not this one specifically. Because we didn't have Bruce Victoria back then, so I get it now. No wonder why he's doing this.
I had to ascertain all the data we would need to create an accurate representation for a medical and health-related manga. Hell, if I could, I'd ideally like to vivisect you to get a really complete picture. Hehehe.
You had to? No, you didn't. Look around. Everyone else is appalled by what you just said. Making doujin is supposed to be fun, right? Who'd want to make a boring old textbook? Yeah. Wait, you're all keeping quiet, not because you're appalled, but because you feel the exact same way he does? Come on, Mash, Misaki, say something to these maniacs. Artoria lays one, Artoria. I love it. Your logic is impeccable, Asclepius. I have to commend you for your incredible professional dedication. Where'd she go? Hey, where'd she go?
Damn, she got away. Well, I can't blame her. Information just doesn't get more personal than this for a young lady. I was just about to put up a bounded field to keep her here too. She's certainly quick on her feet. What shall we do now? She's a talented caster, so it won't be easy to track her down. Humph. We already know what we need to put out a book promoting healthy living, and that we'll need Artoria to make it. We can't give up now. Fortunately, there's another way. Twins almost never reject transplants made from one to the other. That should only be more true for multiple versions of the same person. I see. So you mean there's more than one Artoria out there, remember? Now, let's go make a house call to one of them so we can get the data we need.
Something tells me I better go with them too. Welcome to. Yes, would you mind if we came along for our own reference?
Good attitude. If I'm being honest, I think I'm going to need more assistance than just you, Master. But I won't need all of you. Those of you staying behind, I'd like you to get things ready so that we can quickly incorporate the data into our draft once we have it. I can assist with the home visit. I will too. I could use the exercise for my own health. Then Paracelsus and I will stay behind and get our current draft ready for revisions. While we're at it, start artorializing the characters too. Change the energetic boy who wears shorts, even in winter, and has to wash his hands to keep colds away to Al. And make the girl with a sweet tooth who always gets scolded for forgetting to brush her teeth, Alti. Understood. I'll have the rough draft revised before you get back. Alright, let's get going. Just you wait, Artorias. By the time we're done with you, we'll have every last bit of your medical data in a chart. No patient can keep things hidden from the doctor. Hehehe. A word of grandfatherly advice, maybe keep your scalpel hidden until you're close enough to use it.
Hey, Saber Lily. I just had a very bad feeling. Found one. Well, we found one.
What's that supposed to mean? It almost sounds like you didn't want us to find her. So, this is the youngest, Artoria, or at least the youngest looking one.
Well, I guess.
I've checked the records on all Artorias. There are two main types, a base model and a mature model. And this one's physical data would seem to be in line with the base model we need.
Oh, hello, Dr. Servants. How can I help you? I heard you mentioned something about physical data, but you should know I still have a long way to go as a sword fighter. So if you're looking to collect data on an average saber class types, I'm afraid I won't be much help.
No, it's not that, you see.
Explanation. Aha, now I understand. Well, I'm gonna get going then. Dash. knew she was gonna run. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Wait, we can't publish our book without your data to use as a base. You're the doctor. Please, try to understand.
I do think your goal is admirable, but I just can't tell other people every last detail about my body. I'm so sorry, but I swore Camelot oath to secrecy. Run, Lily, run! Huh? Am I just running in circles?
There we go. I've never tried imitating Zuge's Chimen Dunjia before, but it looks like it worked out just fine.
Talk about being prepared.
Well, I knew there was a strong possibility she'd try to ditch us after all. Let's just say I haven't lived all these years for nothing. Ha ha ha. Now if you wouldn't mind switching out that ribbon for this yellow one. That's not what we're here for. Oh right, I suppose not. Phooey.
Hey, isn't that... Kurami's altar. Even I'm not sure how to explain our relationships. But right now, she's my only hope.
Oh, I didn't expect to find another Artoria here.
Okay, probably Weaver's Noble Phantasm.
She's even wearing shorts, just like Al. It's like she was made to help with our dojin. Heh heh heh. Very well then, I'll examine both of them down to the last millimeter. Did you say before that these Artoria girls are physically identical? If that's true, wouldn't we only need one of them? Data's crucial. You can never have too much of it. The more the better, I'm sure. Murderous intent? No, it's not that. But it's greatly unnerving. I've never before felt such a threat that was completely devoid of malice. Be warned that my sword does not know restraint. I would keep your distance if I were you.
Don't worry about restraint here. These people are after our personal information. If we let them have their way, they'll tell the whole world sensitive things like, how many hamburgers you eat in a day, I think.
I suppose I must commend their reckless bravery. Not even Merlin would dare go that far. Even medicine can be ruinous when taken into excess. It seems I must bring the hammer of justice down on these demons in Doctor's disguise.
Yay, thank you! But excessive eating isn't good for you either, you know? You should probably at least stop making every burger you get a double. Wow, even the Artorias are fighting. Oh, wonderful. Well, mine? Mine? And I guess mine. Why not? This be fine, because they're all doctors. So they need all the damage I can give, or can get. No fear, no pain. Truly a shocker. Why not?
Look at us all being so prepared.
Yeah, no fear. Nah, that's fine.
よく代金などいらん。容赦ないの。
For you, ma'am.
覚悟はよろしあなたに治療が必要です。おとなしくして。痛みは生命
黄色いのはないかの。冷たい
No, I'm using the one I usually use. Oh no. Oh wait, never mind, she's shocked.
ここから力強く。おや？怪我
It's
人は
because
ど
she
こです？
she ate too much. Well? Damn. I was careless. I had no idea the hamburgers in Hawaii were so much bigger. Oh yeah, some burgers here are huge. When you have as much medical experience as I do, a quick physical exam, scalpel included, is enough to gather most of the data we need. All that's left now is to record it. Height 154 centimeters. Weight 42 kilograms. Okay, I'm just gonna be very nosy and let me just convert those. Okay. 154 cm 2 feet. Okay, so she's 5 feet and yeah, basically 5 feet. And this information is all in her profile. Even the weight. 42 kg, 2 pounds. And she's about like 92 pounds. Wow. Nearly all servants have height and weight listed.
Alright, your earlier remark actually helped me realize something. It would be a good idea to include a section in our dojin on how many calories one should ideally eat in a day. But don't worry, the amount you eat will be listed as 1 artoria. And we'll just convert it to an amount that's appropriate for the average person. Of course, I can't yet say whether that number will be 0.5 artorias or 100 artorias.
Huh? That's how you're gonna do this? So then, my weight will also be...
That's right, your weight will also be listed as just 1 artoria. And it'll be the standard that other people's weights are measured against.
Well, in that case, I guess it's okay?
So they mean to use Lily's data as their base, not my own. Very well. I now understand what you demon doctors are trying to do, and I'm okay with that. Indeed, royalty has served as a standard before, such as when an ancient king of Egypt's handbreadth was used as a unit of measurement.
Wait, what? Which unit of measurement is this?
Thinking about it that way, using artorias as a unit is not so strange either.
Not to mention the whole island's, portmanteau of your name. Thinking about the island's name, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be sure to give you a copy of our dojin once it's finished. Fantastic. We got all the data we need. Now we just need to go back and start drawing. Heh heh heh. I believe if those committee fools think their cowardly restrictions can hold back the tide of medical progress, they're sorely mistaken.
Wasn't this a manga about the benefits of healthy living?
The medical field has a great deal to gain from sharing the importance of staying healthy with the public. If people didn't understand that they were directly responsible for maintaining their health, they would never go see a doctor at all, now would they? That's why it's important to bridge the gap between people, their health, and the medical profession.
Cupid has been used as a length of someone's hand? Interesting. Wordlessly nodding in assent.
After all, how else am I going to get people to drink fushui, to become overcome with gratitude, and feel like they owe me such a great debt that they have to do my every bidding? Ho 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 ho! What?
This guy. But I would taste it. A little sample, Fushuli. Like, delicious. Hand out errands items to each club, okay. Give a gift to Happy Infirmary. Oh. This is where my food goes. Ah, this is how it's used. I get it now. All the versions of Lancer Artorias listed as 171 DM and 57G. Question mark included? I love that. Question mark included. Eat this. Delicious spinal fluid. I'm gonna keep on feeding them. I'm invested, I'm entertained. Take this. Like, I'm already sponsoring you thus far, so I might as well continue. Take this. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, okay. A prescription that teaches the importance of health, too. Okay, time to pick this up. I like it. And the chicken's back. The chicken likes it, too. I'm glad that my mic doesn't really catch it right now because it's so loud.
To be honest, I wasn't optimistic about our club's odds of success before we began in earnest. But I've been very impressed with the quality of everyone's work. Of course I'm good at drawing. I couldn't operate if I wasn't good with my hands. The same is true for alchemy. One needs to be exceptionally careful when handling samples and reagents. Even a few grains of spilled powder can have a major effect on the experiment's results. I'm afraid I cannot contribute to the same degree as I am only a nurse. But fortunately, this unique medical procedure of manga creation is a group effort. As such, we'll need someone to oversee operations, maintain good hygiene, and manage schedules efficiently. So please, allow me to fill those roles. I feel confident I can do so after attending Editor Chloe's lecture. Her lecture? And ooh, cool. Yay for the food stuff. Be assured that I'll be paying extra close attention, especially with our newest Doctor addition. Yes, good point. He's definitely helpful to have around, but he's also someone we need to keep an eye on for numerous reasons. Who? Me? What? Do you think I'm going to cause some kind of trouble or something? Purge the thought! Don't worry, I know my way with a brush very well. Drawing mangas is just like drawing patterns on a talisman. There, you see? Nothing to it. By the way, we're printing this in color, yes? Does it mean I can fill this in with yellow and call it a day?
Bonk.
No, you can't. We're sticking strictly to black and white. Humph, that's no fun.
Black, white, and yellow might be... black and yellow maybe would be fun.
Alright, we're done with the final draft.
Cute! Wait, that's actually adorable.
Thank you for the refreshments, Master. They were a great help.
You're welcome.
How about the printer schedule? Are we going to have enough time? Not to worry, Editor Chloe had them put aside a machine just for us. I must say, her initiative and negotiation skills are easily as strong as an A-rank Noble Phantasm. We should have no trouble getting a first-class version of our book printed, even with our significant initial delay.
Okay, I've got the first batch of copies right here. Congratulations on a job well done, everyone! Alright, here's some sample books. I took a quick look at them to make sure everything was okay, but I'd like you guys to do all the same too. To all do the same too. They're scheduled to begin printing for real in 30 minutes, so if you see any problems, let me know before then. Okay, that's all for me. I'm gonna go check on the other clubs. It's great to see Chloe in such high spirits. It looks like editing really agrees with her. The shades really do add to the whole high-powered producer vibe. I really like her shades. She's been a big help with my reports too.
Excuse me, but does she typically wear sunglasses?
Oh yes, at least. Ever since we came here, I believe they help protect your eyes from the bright tropical sun. Oh? You're done? Great. Just great.
We took care to respect your privacy. Read it for yourself.
I will. Thank you very much. That's exactly why I'm here, in fact. Alright, let's see. So these two blondes that seem vaguely familiar are the main characters, huh? As for the story... Make sure to brush your teeth every day, get regular checkups, chew your food well. Yep, everything seems on the up and up so far. I just hope it stays like that for the whole book. I think I might have gained too much weight. Maybe I should go on a diet? Tell me what to do, Professor Health. Professor Health.
I can understand being concerned about your weight, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Take a look at this list of average weight by age.
Ow.
That's it. You're not too heavy at all.
Ow. How did you get here?
This is only a list of averages. These aren't necessarily the best weights for any given person. My point is, there's no need to be overly concerned with how much you compare to the average. I would suggest just using it as a point of reference. Furthermore, dieting has its share of risks as well, especially excessive dieting. So ideally, you want to maintain a healthy weight for you that's neither too high nor too low.
Huh. This is actually more entertaining than I thought it'd be. I guess there's room for all kinds of edutainment manga. I don't know what numbers like 0.8 Artorias and 1.1 Artorias are supposed to mean. But I guess that is also helping to protect my privacy?
Yes, exactly. It's perfect, no?
I can tell you're making a real effort to educate people about the importance of healthy living too. It's still a little embarrassing to have my face used for the characters. But aside from that, I suppose it's fit. Hey, hello? Hold it. Was with this appendix on the last page? That was close. I don't think anyone else but me would have caught it. Appendix? Here. What's this Artoria conversion table? 1 Artoria height equals 154 centimeters. 1 Artoria weight equals... kilograms. TV hair counts as an old callback. Hell, you even have the total calories I consume in a day. What happened to protecting my privacy?
Shh. Looks like the jig is up. We made this manga to promote the benefits of healthy living. Although we had to change the genre to Artoria to get it past the committee. If we didn't provide a way for the readers to know what the numbers really meant, there'd be no point. So we decided to include them in an appendix at the very back of the book. It's technically just a bonus, so it shouldn't dilute the Artoria theme, probably.
And you really thought that was going to fly?
Well, so much for that idea. I had a feeling things might turn out like this.
Oh, he first appeared in the second Valentine's event. Dang. Uh-oh, that's the smile she gets whenever she's about to unleash all hell. So, here's what's going to happen. You're going to remove this appendix and revise the cover mentioning it. And then you'll be all done. Congratulations!
Hang on, what do you think you're?
Or I can burn your original draft and everything you used to make it to ash right here, right now. And now. Which would you prefer?
My feet! Alright, you win. I'd rather that than start over. Nightingale, let Chloe know we're going to revise the cover and the final page. Understood. And don't worry, Doctor. Even if readers don't know exactly what these numbers mean, this book's educational content will still be valuable.
I agree with that.
I guess I can at least leave a way for motivated medical professionals to derive the conversion values themselves. If that's all I can do for now, then so be it. Alright, let's make these final revisions, and then we'll be well and truly done. Good work, everyone!
Yay! All's well that ends well. This is seriously adorable. I'm gonna stare at it. Mystic spinal fluid. Teach us. Secrets to health. Look at her. So we have dumbbells. We have onegai muscle. We have running. We have tennis. And something else. Oh heck yeah, I'm keeping this forever. He's a little rough around the edges, but Al is an energetic boy who wears shorts even in winter. And Alti is an active and cheerful girl who's a little interested in him. This is an adorable yet educational health awareness manga that centers on these... yes, these two. As the story follows them in their everyday lives. There's even a mysterious mascot who smiles a bit suspicious, and a health professor who answers the characters' health and medical questions in easy-to-understand ways, as well as teaching the readers useful medical tidbits. Although it appears to be aimed at children, the health knowledge depicted in it is accurate and practical, making this a book anyone could benefit from reading. Chloe's not doing your job as an editor. The first draft of the book notes that there is a bonus booklet included with a doujin called the Artorial Conversion Table, but for some reason, the wording was removed from the actual published book cover, and the conversion table is blacked out. However, if readers follow the fine print and try to call the contact information written in the back, someone with a blunt, doctoral tone will not hesitate to tell you the conversion value without any problem. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how the information is relayed, as long as the correct data is shared some way or another. Right? Right. Definitely.
また一つ新しいアルトリア本が加わりました。
Normalization Committee Headquarters, operation only on day 1. Only on day 1? Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'll do the Alliance Strikes Back. Let's just go. Steer. 7th Fest, Day 3. Huh? How can it already be the evening? I don't think I can physically keep this up anymore. Yeah, we might not have thought this all the way through. Your plan was just to bring them refreshments and do errands, but they can't really stop themselves from asking your advice. So now that you're working 5 times as hard as the last Serent Fest, it's too much for one person.
And then there's a singularity investigation BB asks you to handle on top of all that.
I'll focus on that for a while, so you just focus on helping the Alliance, Misaki. Whoever this singularity thief may be. My intuition is telling me we'll also need to make sure Serpentfest succeeds in order to close this case. I can't afford to do that. I'm okay if I just work nights without sleeping then. I overheard the whole thing. Looks like it's finally my time to shine. There we go.
They just cracked the door's lock like it was nothing. Who goes there?
Hi, Master. My other business is all taken care of, so I'm back. Oh, Mash, you're here too. Hi. It's me, Chloe. I came in with Master to help solve this case. I see. And you said this other business of yours is all taken care of now? Just so you know, it's a very, very long story. Flashback. Someone's at the door, Ilya. Did you order room service or something? Maybe it's the housekeeper. Coming! Chloe? Oh wow, you're already here? How did you find a room? I thought you were going to text us on your ride. What kind of response is that? Well, I guess it's partly my fault for not meeting up with you as soon as I got here, but still. Anyway, to answer your question, I got your room number. I got your room number from Jekyll. Aloha! And aloha to you too, Miu. Aloha, Chloe. I'm glad you're here. I'm jealous that you and Ilya both have swimsuit spirit origins now, and I still don't. Yes, I still don't. But I won't let it affect our friendship. Anyway, we're just about to go on a jeep tour. Wanna come with us? A jeep tour? Like the kind we see in filming locations? You bet I'll come! But first, I need to take a look at your current draft. Don't worry. I didn't forget we agreed you two would work on our book in Luluhawa while I gathered reference material, so we could make sure to participate in Servant Fest this year. I also know that this island's now called Haltoria, and that it's been weeks since you first got here. So you've got to be done with the draft by now. I know you originally agreed on 32 pages, but knowing you two, I wouldn't be surprised if you're up to 120 by now. Alright, I guess we might have maybe discussed something like that. But you know, traveling is always unpredictable, and there's so many fun things to do in the tropics. So, it's very, very hard for me to say this, but... Oh no, every editor bone in my body is telling me bad news is coming. Ilya? Don't tell me. You haven't even started inking it yet? That's right. Here. This is our script outline. It's like a list of all the recommended shops in Haltaria, or something like that. Script outline? It's even worse than I imagined. Hey, hello? I know where they have such great facial expressions. Let me see your desk. Okay, good. Everything's in place for drawing, but... You still haven't drafted a single page? What the hell were you doing all this time, you two Miu? I knew Ilya couldn't possibly resist temptation if left on her own. That's why I had you go with her. Huh? What could be more important than enjoying a vacation with her? Also, I only do background art, so without a rough draft, there was nothing I could do. After the first reset, we thought we had time to relax and enjoy ourselves. And before we knew it, it was today. I'm so sorry. I promise I'll take this seriously just as soon as the next reset happens. So please let us go on the jeep tour today. You two absolutely unbelievable. Did all those strawberry parfaits just rot your brains or something? Ilya, grab your notebook and sit right there. Miu, go make us some tea. Forget about the jeep tour. I'm going to be going over our next steps in excruciating detail for the rest of the day. Haha. The slow approach. I see. Well, really, who can blame them? I see. So, you put Miyu and Ilya under house arrest? They both seem genuinely sorry, so no, I wasn't quite that hard on them. All I did was calmly, realistically, and only slightly superhumanly go over what they couldn't accomplish in 3 days. So we're all set here. Or set there. They both agreed to my proposed schedule and everything. So leave it to me to manage the schedule and oversee the production for our artists. Really, that's the whole reason I came along in the first place. That gives us a real shot at finishing this on time then. Thanks, Chloe. But are you sure you don't mind? Are you sure we can lean on you like that? Thanks, Chloe. Of course, I won't be able to help with your investigation, but I'll do whatever I can to help on this end. Good luck, Misaki. There's a lot of strange things happening on the island right now. Yeah, like the chicken just going around outside right now. Oh my goodness, this rooster is relentless. If you could hear it in all of its glory, ugh. Okay, now to make more dojin. I will do Chaldea Game Night. Let's play with Artoria 1. Holy cow, it's too loud. It's way too loud. I kinda wanna go after it outside. It's literally just wandering by my windows. Sheesh. A dojin battle between the Normalization Committee and the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance. Very well then. As one of the pillars holding up this alliance, I would like to make a worthy dojin for this battle. Ooh, this may be one of your favorites. In fact, I'm very excited to do so. Very. Oh, now I hear the little chicks going around. Interesting. It's an entire family outside. However, that being said, the Chaldea Gaming Division is no more than a ragtag group of heroic spirits, not a proper organization. You said it. That's true. I'm just here because games are fun, so... Indeed. In this group, I can play all the modern consoles I want. Especially like the one where you go around mowing down enemies and foot soldiers. Mowing down armies of foot soldiers single-handedly. I consider it practice for my next great Oni rampage. Action games are pretty great, aren't they? Yup. Stare. Gah. Well, why are you staring at me? Back on the beach, didn't you say you didn't know much about the Alliance? She sure did. I didn't completely buy it, but she definitely did. She sure did. And now we find out you're a full-fledged member of the Chaldea Gaming Division? We could have made our way to the Chuchunte ages ago if you just told us then. What are you talking about? Innocent whistle. Yeah, I hang out with these guys, but I'm not part of their alliance. I just play their games because they're fun. Mwahaha! Besides, I'm not even human, I'm an Oni. And obviously, no Oni would have anything to do with the human world, let alone join a human group. Kuhaha! Kuhaha! Copying Edmond Dante's. Looks like we're dealing with our oppositional Oni. Does this mean there's still some kuhaha power left? Yeah, I sense the same iron will from her. From her that rebellious teens who like reading but absolutely refuse to make their own library card have. Not at all. We're just as happy to welcome Oni as we are anyone else. Besides, this game division club was my idea. If you like, Ibaraki, I'll be happy to make you your own member's card. Forget it. I don't want one. Are you sure? I know I would have turned down a free gift, no matter what it was. Exactly. You always get every collectible you can when you play a game, right, Ibaraki? Well, everything in this world is mine for the taking anyway. So, Fine. I guess I can take one of these member card thingies if you want. Go on then, make you one. Coming right up. So this is your Chaldea Gaming Division, huh, Tomoe? So you're the Chaldea Gaming Division's club head, Tomoe? Huh? Yes, Master. It is my humble honor to serve as the leader of this group of gamers. Our club roster consists of Ibaraki Doji. She's especially fond of action games. Hell yeah! Lady Hilder and Lady Rune. I believe action games are their favorite genre as well. I just saw Third playing with them one day, and I got the urge to try them myself. You like fighting games too, right, Rune? I thought they may be useful as a kind of live combat simulation. Oh, really? Lady Third and Lady Rinder, they're fond of dating sims. Lady Ortland used to be as well, but she has begun to favor different games as of late. You think I like dating sims? Well, you're wrong. It's not like that at all. I only engage in them as a means to gather information and further my understanding of human emotions. It's also like it helps Sister Brynhild as best as I can. There's no other motive at work whatsoever. Every other Valkyrie I sync up with can vouch for that, right, Rinder? Yeah, that's true. That all lines up with the data I've received from you in our regular sync-ups. But I do wonder, Thrud, do the sync-ups include all your data? They include all the important primary data, yes. Anything that isn't included can be chalked up to insignificant individual differences. Is that so? Lady Artland and Lady Ears. Lady Ortland has been fond of somewhat scary games as of late. The kind with dark themes, monsters, ghosts, and so on. And I believe Lady Ears frequently watches Lady Ortland play these games next to her. Me? I'm not observing the games, I'm observing Ortland. Incidentally, in addition to horror games, Ortland also likes to play games of tag with herself as it. Why is that, Ortland? Is there someone you want to catch? Games are just games. It's not like they're reflections of reality. Lance. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. Hey, Misaki. Wasn't that girl looking at you just now? Was she? Yeah. I think I felt someone looking at me. Not that I was aware of. No? It's kind of hard to make out the Valkyrie's emotions. I wonder why that is. Makes things easier for me, though. And last but not least, we also have Lady Ushiwakamaru and Lady Taira no Kagekiyo. They've only come to frequent the rec room as of late, and they both enjoy games that involve lopping off the enemy's heads. Hi, Master. I'm joining the game division this summer. I have to say, though, I thought this would involve lots more head chopping in video games. I was surprised to hear we'd be making a book.
What is there to be surprised about? My role remains the same, to slaughter every last Genji.
Wow, she means it. Wait, is that going to cause problems? Should someone like that even be out in regular society? It's okay. That's just what those two already like. Or always like, right? Yes, that's true. This is very much how they always are. Hey, Tomoe? Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine. Although I suppose I do have one problem on my hands. Lord Blackbeard said that a club is made of like-minded individuals coming together to form a group. So I resolved to create my own club and apply to join Seventh Fest this year. All that remains now is to make a book. But as I said earlier...
I get it, your club is kind of ragtag, right?
Indeed, there's so many things to do that none of us have ever done before. We've been discussing various possibilities with much excitement,
but we've not been able to decide on any one of them. Just to make sure, you do know that the doujin genres are restricted this year, right? Oh yes, a member of the committee informed us of that earlier. Artoria only. Yep. The rule that this year, every book is by Artorias, about Artorias, and for Artorias. I'm so sorry. I still have no idea how this even happened. Not at all. You have nothing to apologize for. The word restriction may sound limiting, but in practice, I think it'll be a great boon. Especially in our case, we have been so excited we have not been able to decide on anything.
I see. So having a set theme can actually make it easier for you to begin creating. Is that what you mean, Tomoe Golden?
Yes, Lord Lancelot. That is exactly right. That is very astute of you. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Super duper good luck at work.
A true date always takes a lady's feelings into consideration. All the more so for especially fair ladies like yourself.
Oh my, that is very flattering. Ah, that smile. By the way, Sir Lancelot, you do remember why you're currently on probation, right?
Of course I do, forgive me. I'm afraid my honest thoughts slipped out there. I assure you, I was acting strictly in a chivalrous fashion, just like any other knight would. So please, stop taking up that stance that reminds me of Galahad's Britain impalement, okay?
Britain impalement? Okay, let's get back on track. The point is, as a newly formed club, you're glad to have this theme chosen for you, right? Indeed. Well, as long as you stick to the Artoria theme, you can make a book in any genre you like. So as a gaming division, I think you probably want to make one in the gaming genre. I get the feeling Matt should enjoy fighting games too. The gaming genre, that makes sense. Good point. It'd just be weird if we came this far and you suddenly decided on a travel guide or something. Very well. For a book, we're going to make an Artoria-themed video game anthology. Ta-da! What's with that expression? Alrighty, I'm prepared. Stare. I see. An Artoria-themed video game anthology. Indeed. In other words, an anthology for video game that's all about Artoria? Exactly. Alright, in that case, what game will you be referencing?
Let's make it a dating sim.
Good question. A Lady Artoria-themed video game? Let's see. Maybe there's an existing game that focuses on King Arthur? Would it really qualify as Artoria, though? They said something about it all being Artoria-based, didn't they? And the King Arthur of Legends is thought to be a man, right? So I don't see how that would count as being about Artoria. That's a good point. I see. This Fate's Day Unite. Fate Holotaraxia. Fate Olymicos. That does make sense. Indeed. I think you're correct. Oh gosh, what are we gonna do? Games about King Arthur are rare enough as it is, but a game about Lady Artoria is even more so. There's definitely nothing like that in Chaldea's library. Well, of course not. People know who King Arthur is, but nobody knows about Artoria. Maybe an Artoria game just doesn't exist at all. I'm afraid Iris might be right. A game about Artoria just seems like... Hold up! Yes? Let's ask someone who knows everything about Artoria first. I think there might still be hope. Let's talk to someone who knows everything about her first. Someone who knows everything about me? Who could that be? And you came to me because... why? I'm sorry, I couldn't find Merlin anywhere, so... Well, Merlin was nowhere to be found, so... Well, okay, I know I'm basically Merlin's little sister. I mean, I'm basically everyone's little sister. So that of course goes for Artoria too, but still. At any rate, I don't believe we had the pleasure, girl from Fairy Britain. I believe you go by Alcas? Yeah, that's right. That's the lady who always runs away in a flash when she sees the male Arthur. So she's Merlin from Proper Human Histories. Wait, does it mean this is also complicated? I can see that this is also complicated look on your face, you know. If you happen to overhear anything, would you mind keeping it to yourself? Otherwise, I'll turn to sea foam and disappear. Thanks. So I was right. So how about it, Lady Avalon? Do you have any ideas? Good question. There are plenty of games out there about King Arthur. But it would just be boring to use one of those. Plus, they wouldn't have any connection to your adorable Alcas here. The Normalization Committee is the one who decided on the Artoria theme, right? So I think you just need to find a depiction you like that fits this particular theme. We did make it that far. It's what to do next that we're having trouble with. Even if we just do a strategy guide or a playthrough journal, there don't seem to be any Artoria games we can make a book about. Oh, alright, it's still just a prototype, but I do have something that might do the trick. Look. A TV and console just appeared on one of the lobby tables. Is this one of your spells, Lady Avalon? They're both Mystic Codes. I've got a TV Mystic Code and a game console Mystic Code I put together with Maycraft. Naturally, they don't play digital games, but magical games. I threw it together one day when I was bored. I never thought I'd actually have a chance to show it off. So, what kind of game is it? I'm invested. Basically, it's a board game where the purpose is to reach the goal. And of course, you play as Artoria, the blue one. There are also 3 NPCs who act as your rivals and try to stop you from reaching the goal. The red Artoria face, the white Artoria, and the Artoria in black. You compete and fight with your rivals, and the winner is whoever manages to live their best life. I call it the game of you can make it in life. The game of you can make it in life. What a game. I would play it. Also, I love this. Oh, can you? Oops. The game of can you make it in life? But of course, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and a gameplay session is worth at least 10,000. Go on and try it for yourselves. Okay, game of life. I got this. Totally got this. And ow, my eyes are annoyed. It feels like something's in them, but I want to see what this goes first. The nice brilliant squire. Ooh, would there be marriage options? Oh, this is fine. Go get him. Ta-da! But ew, these eyes sting. Yo, what's this say? Ooh! Round table meeting square.
お任せよ。いいですね。はい。
But ow. I don't think I can very see there's anything. Like, there's an eyelash because this is a bad feeling. Gross. Eyeballs are supposed to help me live and enjoy life. Why you fight me? Oh, these
お
debuffs.
任せよ。はい、お任せよ。
But it's fine, the enemies are weak enough.
風よ。
Ta-da! Oh, that's a lot. Me to the round table. Sheesh.
この道に勝利。
Spooky scary. An all buster.
それいいです。はい。この明かりの星の気分。死を減らす命の証。見るがいい。
Wow, he actually lived through that.
行くぞ。ストライクカリバー。本当。
Get out of here, Merlin. Oh no, and now they're at the back, of course. Well... Totally fine. No fear.
お任せ。はい、いいですね。ストライクエア。
Ta-da!
そこですね。黙れ。
It's mealtime.
逃がしはしない。
Delicious.
そういう突撃準備。
And this works out. Woohoo!
お
Mealtime.
任せよ。いいですね。この明かりの星の気分。
Go get him.
死を減らす命の証。見るがいい。マリ、みんなごめんなさい。
Ta-da!
まだまだ未熟ですね。
Yep, all fine. The game of you can make it in life? I see. I mean, the game of can you make it in life? I see. So this is what sort of game it is. I see what is going on now. This is essentially a ripoff of the game of Whoa, stop right there, Tomoe. Hold it. We don't want any copyright trouble. Yep. It's a game where you try to live a life. Try to live a life? That sounds kind of unsettling. If you have to try to live, does it mean there are things preventing you to begin with? Sure are. There are? Yeah, take the sacred sword spaces. If you land on one, you end up drawing the sacred sword. So, what happens if you do that? You become the king, of course. And ooh, good morning. And once you become the king, you can't live your own life anymore, which means it's game over. Not only are there sacred sword spaces all over the game board, they look like the goal at first glance too, so you really need to be careful. Then again, I guess you could arguably call them a goal in their own right. That's complete trash. What an actual dumpster fire of a game. Landing on a sacred sword space means your life is over. Couldn't you think of any other way to phrase that? Aw. Poor Lady Avalon. Lady Avalon just collapsed. Well, at least I got to play a real Artoria game, so also that ends well. Alright, let's move on. I'm sorry, Lady Avalon. My love. And now to give gifts. Take this. Of course, the first gift they need is an energy drink. I get it. I'd want one too. Maybe some instant coffee.
本能のエナドリいいじゃないなにジンジン来るおでもエナジードリンク
Energy, please. Proof of hero.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかないっぱい食べて
Okay,
エネルギー充填だ
and now to fight. Chaldean game night. Let's play with Artoria too. Ta-da!
Well, why did you come to see me today?
We thought you'd have experience in making games. We figured you'd be challenging yourself with something you've never done. We thought you'd have experience.
Heh, is that so? Well, you thought right. As a man who's been surfing the open web for a long time, there have certainly been occasions when I thought to make a game or two of my own.
Wow, I'm impressed. Did you use Magecraft to put them together?
Magecraft? Ha! Why would I do that? They just make they just make the game be done in an instant. Games are supposed to be made with blood, sweat, and tears, and other various excretions.
And other various excretions. Oh my, oh my.
They're meant to be polished until they shine like your own soul. You can't just rely on some weird, mysterious power.
Huh. Magecraft is actually it's a pretty story and demanding discipline in its own right. A lot of people seem to be under the impression that it's about shortcuts and taking the easy way out, but oh well. I know you want to say Outcast, but let's just keep it to ourselves, or we'll be here all day. Yeah, besides, just like how he doesn't know Magecraft, I don't know the first thing about making games.
Alright, time to show you the digital masterpiece I poured my heart into making. Take a look at this ROM.
Ooh.
It's a tale of the lone king of knights, challenging the dangerous, otherworldly land of fairies. Just keep throwing your lance, that's all you gotta do. Here, players can lose themselves in intense battles of items and Magecraft that are all about speed, elegance, and unique action mechanics. The sound effects are, of course, all sourced from FM radio. It's available only on the PG-8801, and it's called Spirits and Skellies.
What are they parodying? Blackbeard, I don't know what you're parodying. Like, the Game of Life one was obvious, but this one, I'm confused. Ghosts and Goblins. Okay, I don't think I've heard that one.
光の槍
Ah, yes, would he be the horse in this case?
最果ての光
Hey, I'm gonna save these.
強気ですねと行きます
The prequel to the more well-known Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And ooh, okay, I got my gauge full. Oh, that was nice. Fairy Knight and Bicorn. I think I'm gonna save my Noble Phantasm for the next round. Ew, yeah.
行きます。強気です突撃。
I'm just scabbing out quick, cause why not?
輝きここに。
Duh. And all is well.
強気ですね。突行きます。
We all good. All Halloween 2's maps and Brave Blizzard's animations are also parody of those games. Dragon Beastman.
準備行くぞ。Don't stop.
Okay, time to be powerful.
清掃行き強気です。
Ta-da!
空の彼方、大地の向こう。そうは世界の果てに立つ光のくさび。ロンゴリニアド。
Yay.
お疲れ様でした。終了ですね。
Battle finish. Oh, that's a lot of beans. Ta-da! Zombies? I'm guessing these are the ghosts, or maybe, yeah, these would be the ghosts. Or maybe they're the super ghouls.
Whoop. Careful there. Pits are instant death. Okay. It should be any moment now. I'm impressed you made it this far on your first playthrough. But now you'll need to really get good. Prepare to meet one of the game's most terrifying foes.
Oh!
And here she is. This ultimate mid-boss dodges anything you throw at her with lightning speed and reflexes. She's all but synonymous with spirits and skellies. Blood Aurora!
These games are known for being really difficult. Eee. Aurora?
No. Aurora. Her name is Blood Aurora.
Spirits and Skellies, I see. So this is what sort of game it is. I understand what's going on now. This is essentially a ripoff of the gaming classic Ghosts and Tomoe Gozen, stop it! Ah yes, Aurora Panthera. Whoa, stop right there, Tomoe. Are we allowed to say that legally? Yeah, that's far enough. The important thing is, it's technically an Artoria game. And now that we've tried it out, let's move on to the next one. And there we go. Ta-da! Eat this. Yummy. And now eat these.
本能のエナドリ、いいじゃない。なに、ジンジン来る。お、でも、
Yeah, try not to drink too many.
飲みすぎには気をつけないとね。
I say it's like, or she says we give them 20 drinks and 5 meals of each. Delicious.
作家の皆さん、ステーキの差し入れです。お肉イコールテンションアップだものね。たくさん
Wait, she's gonna hand feed them? Chloe, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. Feed me, water me. Or in this case, caffeinate me.
Oh? You wanna know what I made? Well, I'm indeed Ozymandias, the king among kings who was the ruler of both the sun and architecture. That has nothing to do with the possibility that I have made a game about building and construction. Good grief. Where'd you commoners even hear about that? Go on, tell me, who spoke to you of such rumors?
Well, we, how can we put this? Aw. There you have it, Great Pharaoh. These kids have been going around telling everyone who listened that you made a game for them. Oh my. Just look at how much they are all enjoying themselves. He must have made a very fun game indeed, Lord Pharaoh.
Heh. There's nothing in this world I cannot do, especially when it involves architecture.
Whoa, he really made this? Wow, you know how to make games?
Of course. As I just said, there's nothing in this world I cannot do.
Exactly. This is nothing for Lord Ozymandias and his imperial privilege. With Lord Blackbeard kindly providing his technical know-how, it only took Lord Ozymandias a scant few days to...
Needlecrest.
Oops, forgive me for interject...
It's alright. It's the truth after all. Do not be afraid to share it. I will even permit using our nation's public funds to spread the word. At any rate, so that is the girl, huh?
Is it me or is Ozymandias looking right at... Outcast, what about her? Yeah, he's not being at all shy about staring right at her. Huh? Me?
I see. She does bear passing resemblance to the sacred sword wielder, and yet, they're very much unlike. I see she's also quite the carefree spirit. I can see no trace of the aura that seemed to shield her counterpart like armor. Though in exchange, she does seem to be cloaked in a shell of a different nature. Heh, I see. That does explain some things. The other one was quite unguarded in Ayaka's presence. I suppose this one that is actually carefree by nature.
What in the world is this guy talking about? You there! How dare you ignore Lord Ozymandias while he's speaking about you? At least bow your head before him, insolent girl!
It's alright, Needlecrest. Pay it no heed. See how she's the same class as the protagonist of my game? I can overlook a few slights for that.
I'm still surprised both Blackbeard and the Pharaoh decided to make games featuring people we know. But hey, at least it's working out. It's working to our advantage here. Huh? So it really is a game about me? And that's what those kids are engrossed in playing right now? Mwaha! This is fun. I'm gonna go dig for diamonds. Oh! Okay. Oh my, you're gonna give me even more of them? That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I put more shiny bricks in the community chest. Help yourselves. Yay! That's just what I needed. Thanks. Ah. Oh wow. A Fate prototype reference.
Indeed. You can see for yourselves just how much children enjoy it. Needlecrest, explain my game to them.
Yes, Lord Ozymandias. This game is called Artoria Craft. Ah. Each player controls their own Artoria. Adventures across massive open world maps. Collects a multitude of materials. them to build their own one-of-a-kind Camelot. I am Steve Daria. Oh yes. And oh no. Ooh, spider.
みんなついてきて。今のうちに準備
Steve Toria.
やります。
Wonderfully cursed.
ここでまっすぐセクエス先生の杖
Bonk. Okay, these enemies make a lot of sense for nighttime, which is quite hilarious.
です負けないぞもちろんそれはいつか来る兆しの星
I want to be extra buff, so I gotta do
誰に
this.
呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーンここでまっすぐ先生の杖が
The first enemy you defeat determines what buff you get. Aww. Dang.
負けないぞもちろんやり
Maybe
ま
I'm
す
gonna do this bad then.
ここでまっすぐしゃらがるなら先生の杖
Ta-da! Guardian.
白兵戦行きます
Actually, no, it's fine.
図書館です
Because why not?
負けないぞ
ポンポンポン
もちろんやりますここでセクエスここまでがレバ
Oh, the Ocean Temple Guardians. Okay. Well done. Increasing attack.
ここからだ。
望まれることをもちろん負けないぞそれは
These views are parroting.
誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーン
I'm just glad she can basically just do everything. Look at how powerful she is.
なんともやりにくいもんだ。
鐘の音が聞こえる
Battle finish. Yay. You're expecting the Elder Dragon, but the word is scary in a way? Man, this Odin guy is tough. This is great. You can make stuff and break stuff in all in one game. I love FGO. I think it's fun. He may not know this about me, but I actually like building houses. I like that you can make mountain mansions and sand castles on the beach too. Oh my, it's wonderful to see you so enthralled, Ibaraki. Artoria craft, huh? I see. So this is what this sort of game is. I understand what's going on now. This is essentially a ripoff of one of the most well-known and beloved games of all time. Whoa, stop right there, Tomoe. Are we allowed to say that legally? Whoa, stop right there, Tomoe. First we Artoria, then we craft.
Well, hey, part of that is because these are amateur doujin games, but part of it is just because lots of things are made by starting with a copy of something else. So don't worry about it, Aussie man. You made a good game, seriously.
What was that? You not only called him by his name, you even shortened it? Insolence. Utter insolence. What were you thinking? Don't you know that my adventure spirit origin who acts like my big sis is... Oh no. You called my little sister spirit origin? I am not your sister. Everyone's just having fun here. Huh. It's kind of loud, but it's also kind of fun. Well, you see theatrical games now, technically. So what do you think? Can you make a doujin out of them? You know, I believe we can. What do you all think? We could write a report on these games, a review, or make fan art. The latter would certainly lend itself well to manga. So with all those choices, do you think you can make something? I think I can write something about the game of can you make it in life? Even if it's just a report. True, you're really interested in the marriage system, weren't you, Third? Ah, so there is a marriage system. As for this unit, I think I can draw some fan art. Okay, I gotta go to check out my eye real quick. It's annoying me again. I think it's the eyelash. BRB. Okay, all good. And ooh, I saw that there's cinnamon rolls in the living room. I was tempted to steal one, or not really steal one, but you know, grab one and bring it here, but I resisted. I'm like, I don't trust myself in my room eating that. I spilled ice cream on myself last night. Cinnamon roll, that's just even more disaster, so better safe than sorry. I want to try making a 4-panel gag comics about spirits and skellies.
Then I'll be your assistant.
I think I'll do something with spirits and skellies too. I bet I could write a good tips and tricks column now that I got the hang of it. Then I'll draw the column's illustrations. I'll take Artoria Craft. Although, I'm not sure what I want to write. I've got an idea. What about making a picture diary? Weren't you already making one after Shuten Doji told you to? I can do that for this. Then I can definitely make something. As for me, I'll write a guide for how to make an ice castle in Artoria Craft. Then I'll take the screenshots to go with it. Sounds like a plan. I think Eris might be getting off easy, but other than that, that all sounds great. Sounds like a plan. I have a feeling this Sojin's gonna turn out really well. I agree, Senpai. I can't wait to see their finished anthology. Then I guess you can take it from here, Tomoe? Yes, I can. Thank you so much. I promise you we will all work together to make a great dojin. Oh, I can't wait to see how this looks. Oh, cute! Karudea. Book, please. After I eat some proof of hero. Chaldea game night. Let's play with Artoria. Oh, control on the scroll wheel's not working, unfortunately. Sad. Intriguing, so that's what other games look like. Arutoria. Dojin, published by Chaldea Gamers, is a collaboration by Chaldean servants who play video games. I know, right? These would be fun. Actually, it is the very first issue created by the club that was just thrown together by the handful of people who just happened to be around when Tomoe Gozen was suddenly inspired to form a club for servant vests. The very first issue is a collection of general interests under the topic of games, themed after Artoria, including Spirits and Skellies, the game of Can You Make It in Life, and Artoria Craft. Its contents are diverse and include reviews, fan art, 4-panel cartoons, diaries, strategies, screenshots, etc. True, it looks more like Terraria, you're right. Out of these games, the one I want to try the most is the game of Can You Make It in Life?
また一つ新しいアルトリア本が加わりました。
Okay. Now I'll make the giant dojin of 108 Artorias. Oh my. It's huge. Master, do you remember my name? Well, I didn't summon her, so... Okay. When the track changes, okay. But no, sorry, I didn't summon you. I'm sorry. That's okay. I know I'm a boring, worthless servant after all. But as your adoring servant, Huyanzuo, I hope you won't forget me when I'm gone. Hey, come on, don't disappear on me. Plus, you didn't let me summon you, so there's that. Then, does this mean you need me? Yes? If you say yes, you start to disappear from happiness instead. Sheesh. I have returned. That's right, it's me, Master. Huyanzuo. Now please allow me, Huyanzuo, to recap everything that's transpired thus far. Okay? I'm ready? Okay. It has been some time since the Dojin Club Yoroshiku Mount Liang was formed. They've become fairly proficient at putting out books and earned a solid fan base in the process. Truly, an age of spring is upon us. Or so we thought. What are we gonna do?
Good question.
That's right. At the moment, the Anti-Seven Fist Alliance Club Yoroshiku Mount Liang is suffering from severe writer's block. Oh, okay there. Yay! Servant Summerfest! Woohoo! Great dojin of 101 Artorias, and now I pause. The music. Because I ain't getting banned. I'm not getting bonked. Okay. This is Yoroshiku Mount Liang's room, the headquarters for one of the biggest clubs around with 108 members.
Over 108 members, you say? That sounds most promising. I expect they will be our greatest ally among the Anti-Seven Fist Alliance then.
You're probably right, but Yoroshiku Mount Liang, huh? Big Sister Misaki, something wrong? No, it's nothing. Come on, let's go in. No, it's fine. Come on. Let's knock on the door. Let's go in. Or knock on the door. Actually, no. We'll go in. Ta-da! Or no, we'll knock on the door. We'll be polite. We are good people. Hello? Is everyone here?
Oh hey, if it is Master and company.
Leader? Yay, it's Leader. Are you here to hang with us? To hang out with us? Ooh, I see you brought your friends too. Welcome! Thank you, Lisa. It's good to see you're doing well. Hi there. We just stopped by to make sure everything was okay. I'm sure you're probably still just working out the plot and drawing the rough drafts, but if there's anything we can do to help, we're glad to do it.
Hey, it's really nice of you. No wonder everyone's been saying you're such an awesome editor. As a matter of fact, there is something we could use your help with. Come on in.
That's right. Yoroshiku Mount Liang is in huge trouble. It's the greatest crisis we've ever faced.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I guess it's not that bad. We're just in a little trouble then. A little. Any good editor knows that artists tend to downplay their problems. So when you say little, you really mean big, right? What's going on exactly?
It's our main artist, Huyanzuo. She's, well...
Okay, track changed. How do I draw this? Oh, that's gonna be a big issue then.
in a bit of a slump.
A slump, huh? That is a big slump. Gah, Master, how do you draw that? No, the embarrassment is gonna kill me. I mean, you saw that? Calm down, you're not leaving us just yet. Eep. Well, Ellie? There.
So yeah, as you can see, Ellie's been having to console Huyan's duo like this pretty much every hour.
I feel converted already. What the heck? She's so pretty, but so pathetic. True. You don't usually see a grown woman crying on a child's shoulder.
You gotta understand, she still only has the mental fortitude of a 5-year-old. Actually, maybe it's more like a 3-year-old's.
Mentally, she's 3.
The point is, even though she's anything but dainty, she's still as fragile as a cicada husk, so...
We want to make a doujin to help the rebellion, but we can't seem to make any progress. I see. I only see 3 of you here. Where's the rest of your club? I wouldn't expect all 180 of you to be in the room all the time. But with so many members, I would have thought your HQ would be a little more crowded than this.
Oh, that's because most of our other members are just ghost members.
Ghosts? I mean, it would have been too sad to call ourselves Mount Liang with just a few of us, so... I got a bunch of people to sign up a name only. I get how you feel.
Well, we do have some members who are part of other clubs too. But even counting them, we still have fewer than 10 people altogether.
Oh, there's an expression for this sort of thing, isn't there? Smoke and mirrors?
Ha ha ha. You've got us there.
Phew. Okay, I feel calmer now. There. Can't help but notice you're still getting your head stroked. It helps me mentally relax. I don't know if I say you looked relaxed so much as deflated, but I guess it's fine. So where exactly are you getting hung up? Oh, right. Yoroshiku Mount Liang has never been focused on any one particular genre. We've mostly just drawn whatever we felt like drawing. Thanks to that, we were able to come up with some ideas for an Artoria genre doujin too, and, we ultimately decided to go with a romantic comedy. I don't know anything about romance or comedy.
Me neither, to be honest. Oh, Master. I didn't know you were here. I've been doing my best to help with the doujin, but I'm afraid I haven't been of much use.
I know it's partly my fault for barreling ahead with a genre we're all familiar with, but still... I see. So are you getting stuck, the story, the characters? Romantic comedies are all about the emotions in each scene. Even if the plot drags on a bit, your story structure is unconventional. You should be fine as long as the main characters end up smooching at the end. I mean, really, if it doesn't end that way, then it's not really a romantic comedy at all, right? And done right, that kind of ending can provide just as much catharsis as a classic blow up the enemy base scene in any Hollywood movie. I guess. I'm not sure it's that simple. I guess? You're skeptical, aren't you? Alright then, why don't we have a big smooch and see for yourself?
Please don't. We're trying to provide good role models for Ellie, and I'm also pretty sure that would make Huyan's duo implode.
I see. Okay, I've got a good handle on your artist's particular traits now. The more awkward someone is with love, the more they care about romantic comedies. Once they get past this block, I have a feeling they might just end up with a masterpiece.
I guess the biggest thing we're stuck on is the characters.
The characters, huh? The heroine. What should we do with the heroine? In an action story, you need to focus on making the battles tense and exciting. In a thriller, you need to focus on the riddles and mystery. Of course, the character's important in those kinds of stories as well, but... yeah, if you just focus on those aspects, it'll end up as an entirely different genre. But a romantic comedy is all about the heroine. If she isn't cute, the whole thing will fall apart. I don't just mean outwardly. Cuteness as personality is just as important, if not more so. Basically, she has to be cute enough in all regards that the reader themselves fall for her. I thought this would be easy, but thinking about it more, it's actually fiendishly difficult. That is really tough. I can't think of a single idea. I think you may still be too young for this sort of thing, Elisa. Well, just wringing your hands isn't going to get us anywhere. Do you have anything you can show me? Well, we do have this very rough draft. This looks pretty good to me. Yay, thank you. But this is all we have so far. It just feels like it's missing something. Hey, I want to see it too.
What do you think? Anything you like about it?
For what we've got here, I think I'll have to go with her. The most beautiful girl in the class is genuinely nice to everyone, excels at sports and athletics alike, and gets asked out more than anyone. And she doesn't have to work hard behind the scenes to achieve her success either, since she's a natural. And then you have the beautiful, elegant, refined girl dating the remarkable protagonist in a wonderfully wholesome fashion. I love it. It's exactly what you want for an editorial genre story. Wow, her self-affirmation is off the charts. Oh? That's the version we discarded. Huh? Someone like that might be unstoppable in real life, but she would be a complete turn-off in a romantic comedy. I can say that for certain since I'm a complete turn-off myself. What confidence. Yes, I definitely speak from experience there.
Now she's bumming herself out.
Huyanzu is just built different. Well, anyway, I agree that was the right call, Huyanzu. A story like this wouldn't have enough drama, nor does it really bring out your strengths. Shh. So, what kind of heroine do you think would work well, Chloe? Huh? You wanna know what I think? Well... maybe it could be an Artaria who adores the protagonist and goes about seducing her with pure sex appeal? Seduce? Sex appeal? What do you think, Master? I'm gonna imagine it. I'm not sure that would be believable. Hey, what's so funny? Maybe. We can come back to that topic later. What do you think, Yanqing?
A good heroine, huh? Maybe a yandere type who kidnaps the protagonist so she can keep her all to herself.
Ooh, yandere. But I can't really... actually, no, that could be a fun romantic comedy, but... so you're going in that direction, huh? I'm not a big fan of yanderes that go too far, but a half-assed yandere tends to be pretty boring.
It's all about striking the right balance.
Yeah, Yanqing's idea sounds fun, but... I'm not sure if it really fits the romantic comedy theme too well, depending how they make the yandere. Let's table that idea for now, too. What about you? Huang Feiyu? Feihu, any ideas?
None, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, some other classic heroine tropes that come to mind are the old-fashioned, charming tsundere and the unpredictable kudere. I've got it. What about a heroine like Lord Songjiang? Lord Songjiang, huh? They're perfect as a leader, but as a heroine, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, a heroine who's equally nice to everyone. Is also a heroine who doesn't give anyone special treatment, including the protagonist.
Still, it's not every day that Ellie comes up with ideas, so there may be something there if we explore it. Let's see with an idea for now, too. Yay!
I have an idea if I may.
I do too. So do I. We're gonna come up with way too many ideas, uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna give them some food. Big brain time. Nom 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 nom. Take this.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかな。いっぱい食べてエネルギー充填だ。
Take this. And
作家
all
の
good
皆
for
さん、
now.
ステーキの差し入れです。お肉イコールテンションアップだものね。たく
Part
さん
two.
食べさせてあげる。
Yeah, food for everyone, not McDonald's, please. I fed your brain, so work your magic. Let's table this one, too. You know you've come up with over 100 character designs at this point, right? You really need to make a decision.
Yeah, you're right. I thought narrowing our choices down might make it easier, but even doing that is turning out to be a hell of a tough job.
Yeah, there's so many possibilities now that I can't even tell what a good heroine looks like anymore. I guess just coming up with ideas isn't enough. Man, there's just so much more to editing than I realized. Like they say, too many cooks spoil the broth.
That's very wise, Lisa.
Preening?
That still leaves the question of what we're actually going to do, though.
Should we put it to a vote? I'm not sure that helps since we're already pretty divided. Oh wait, what if we took a survey? Maybe we could ask people to vote on which type of Artoria they like to see in a rom-com. We wouldn't have to limit it to just servants or master either. We could ask the humans and fairies in the singularity too. Analyzing the market to learn what people are looking for is a perfectly legitimate tool for an artist. A survey, huh?
I like it. If we can't decide for ourselves, maybe crowdsourcing is the way to go. It'd be one thing if we knew what we want to make, but we don't.
Yes, I suppose so. I can't really think of anything I want to draw right now, so... What does everyone else think? I think it's up to you, Huyanzuo. We're just here to help out however we can. Ellie? Oh right, let's try taking a survey. We'll help too. That'll be great, thank you.
Understood. Then let's figure out what we want to ask.
Alright, it's time for the Rebel Club Yoroshiku Mount Liang to mobilize. Let's do this faster. Right on. Who are we asking? Survey. Come take a survey. You'd be doing us a big favor if you answered our questions. Oh, we're asking random people.
Torsay. Okay, let's see. Which of these Artorias do I think is cutest? Okay. Maybe this one?
This one, I guess?
This one, no question.
I love this. Okay, we've got the survey results. It looks like the vote is pretty divided. Now what do we do? Oh man, you're right. Yeah, it looks like opinions are split right down the middle. First and second place have almost the same amount of votes. Still, if we're gonna choose one heroine from this list... I feel like I'm right on the verge of an idea. Oh, come on, Master. You really can't think of anyone? Your indecisiveness is one of my favorite things about you. Exactly. For example, you'd never be able to choose just one of us, right? Huh? You've had no problem making that choice? Oh, come on, that can't be right. Stop. Don't be like that. You're supposed to agonize over this decision. Yeah, everyone knows that in these kinds of situations, the protagonist is supposed to end up choosing everyone because they can't pick just one. So don't you dare choose. I choose all the above. Do we have to pick just one? Huh? What do you mean? Let's just choose all of them. All of them? Oh, we're creating a harem story. Hi, it's me, Elisa the Ninth Tattooed Dragon. I know this is kind of sudden, but I'm gonna narrate the next part. Thanks to Leader's super innovative idea to just choose all of them, our dojo is finally beginning to take the shape. Or it's finally trying to take shape.
Alright, we're gonna have to take some pictures to use as reference. We brought plenty of different outfits for you to wear, too. Thanks for helping us out.
I still don't like it, but I guess it's all part of the job.
Oh, and Huyanzu also wants you to pose appropriately in each outfit, since those are a big part of the characters. Let's see, for this first one, we want you to pretend to be a tsundere childhood friend, who really means it when she says things like, I don't like you at all.
Is that a good idea? The Artorias who really love you. Of course, perfect. It all worked out. Good timing. Will people actually like a character like that?
Master said, don't worry, as long as we take enough shots, we're sure to hit our target.
Yikes, I've never seen someone so confident about leaving things up to fate before.
Well, we do have plenty of shots to take, so let's keep going.
A tsundere who's all tsuna no dere. Phew. Okay, I'm done with my guessings. Man, it's really super amazing seeing the same character drawn differently by a different artist. This has been really educational for me too. Ariga, thanks. Anyway, here's my take on a Princess Otaku Artoria, complete with glasses. I think it came out pretty good, no? I found this very educational too, just like Batty. Although, can I say something? Don't you think it's creepy the way this Artoria sneaks into the protagonist's bed to gaze at their face while they're asleep, just because of how much she loves them? She loves them? Is it really heroic behavior?
Really?
Lord Yanqing, why are you holding a mirror up to me?
Oh, you just kind of seem like you needed it.
I tried drawing an Artoria who gives everyone blessings of invincibility, whether they're friend or foe. That would make the heroine's life a lot harder, wouldn't it? Kind of, yeah. Thank goodness she doesn't really exist. I definitely wouldn't want an ally like that on my team, heroine or not. Ouch, did you have to be so blunt? Although if I was the protagonist, I'd have to agree. Friend and foe? Blackbeard, but weren't you exclusively a reader, not a creator?
Of course I am. That's why I turned down your request at first. But then... I can produce what I see accurately, but I can do no more than that. So I decided to accept this quest and make Blackbeard's dream come true. If the heroine of my dreams can be drawn with incredible talent like this, I'll gladly sell my soul to the devil. Nah, I'm good.
Rejected. Seems the devil doesn't want it.
Oh, come on, can't we work on a deal? How about 3,900 QP? That's surprisingly restrained. Here's my finished draft. Oh wow, what an incredibly mechanically accurate illustration. Although I do wish her face was a little sexier. But I guess it's a lost cause.
Don't hold me back, Master. Oof. It's okay, many outcasts. You're fine the way you are. 3,900 QP. So specific. Yummy, yummy. Take this. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I'm excited to see how this turns out. Let's go. Giant doujin of 108 Artorias. Stare. Okay, that takes care of cool Artoria, down Artoria, emo Artoria, and chill Artoria. They're all inked up and ready to go.
Great job. And we just got Airhead Artoria's page from Jeanne d'Arc. Though, what exactly is an airhead anyway?
How about Schemer Artoria? What's the latest on Prodigy Artoria? Schemer? Sup, not ready yet. I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to make someone so... duplicitous and also seems cute. 4 corrupt officials, 6 traitors, they're here too.
Excuse us, we're just a group of passing wicked officials who happen to be over here. We have an idea. What if you had her free an innocent man so that she could take his wife for herself?
Oh, I kind of like this idea. I'm down for this one.
What do you think?
There's nothing cute about that. Now, Shu, go on, pass on already. But I kind of like that.
Ah.
Vanishing like grains of sand in the wind. I'd read a doujin on their idea.
Yunjing, can I speak with you for a moment? Sure, what's up? I'm just concerned that we're way behind schedule. Gotcha. Well, we knew what we were getting ourselves into when we decided to draw 108 Artorias. Hard to be surprised when we're falling behind schedule, considering. Yes, that's true, but still. Alright, I suppose we'll just have to ask the capable editor for help. I do hate to add to her burden, especially as young as she is, though. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure Chloe will figure something out.
Oh, are you coming down with something? No, that's not it, is it? Someone's probably just gossiping about me. Anyway, I want to ask you, Huyanzuo. Yes? Why you suddenly decided to start drawing a romantic comedy? Huh? Hmm? Go on. I I guess it's because I wanted to do something I never got much of a chance to do when I was alive. Plus, there was just no way I could justify spending my time drawing with the way the world was back then. I see. Hey, Master, can I ask you a favor? What's up? I'm really thirsty. Would you mind getting me something to drink? I know that since I'm your servant, I should probably be the one doing that for you, but it's okay, I don't mind. Thank you, Master.
I'll come with you then. I'm supposed to be here to keep you safe after all.
Thanks, Lancelot. Okay, there. Now mind telling me the real reason, Huyanzuo? Well, what are you talking about? What do you mean? You were obviously fibbing before, right? You sound like a toad getting run over by a semi. Anyway, it seems like you couldn't be honest with Master Round, so now's your chance. Do you really want to know that badly? Yeah, besides, I get the sense this will be juicy. So you're just a busybody? Well, anyway, I guess telling you won't change anything, so... I want to know.
Apologies for the wait. We didn't mean to take so long.
Here you go. One ice cold drink. Thanks, Master. Here, Huyanzuo. I got you one too. Thank you, Master. Oh, and Chloe, please keep what we discussed to yourself. I will, don't worry. Oh, I'm so curious now. Huh? Aren't you curious what Huyanzuo and I were talking about? Sure, but it's a secret, right? Yep. I won't tell you even if you ask. Then why bring it up? You're making me even more curious. Okay, let's hang in there a little longer. For a while, making the doujin was going well. But then, another problem reared its head. You'll never believe it, but... Huyanzuo's mental health slowly began to unravel. Oh no, who would have thought? Are we sure people are going to be okay with this doujin? Are we sure the people who buy this aren't going to stone us? Where's this coming from?
Oh, don't worry. She does this all the time. It's kind of like a regularly scheduled freakout. That said...
Oh, I hope people accept this. I hope they don't hate it. I hope I don't get cancelled. I hope they don't give it 0 stars. I hope they don't tear me to shreds on Servantgram. Maybe we can hit them before they hit me. Yeah, it seems especially bad this time. Although, that last bit sounded like something any self-respecting outlaw of Mount Liang would say. Good for her.
True, she's technically our club star member. Apparently, this is what she always gets like whenever we hit the final stretch.
It really feels like we should be doing more to help. Want us to call a doctor? Please don't. I don't want to make an even bigger scene.
I don't know, this seems fairly hopeless.
Are you okay, Huyanzuo?
You do seem like you're doing worse than usual.
Well, I've never done a collaboration with multiple artists before. They all turn in such great work too. Some of them are better artists than me, and have bigger fan bases too. So I'm feeling 4 times the usual weight of expectation, and 20 times the usual pressure.
I really don't think you need to feel responsible for them as well, but I suppose you can't help it. There you have it, Master.
So I see.
Would you mind?
On it. Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure there is, just cheer her up as best you can.
Yeah. Whatever you tell her, leader, I'm sure it'll work wonders. Oh, What is it, Master? This book is great. You mean it? Yeah. Well, what specifically do you think was great?
I neither, Master.
Keep praise short and sweet, ramble at length and meandering in coherent manner. I'm gonna ramble. I'm gonna be like, I like this part and this part and this part, especially this part. Like, ooh, look at that. Look at her hair. I especially love that one strand, that specific strand over here. And ooh, look at this clothes. That button in particular is my favorite. And oh, look at that character. I really love her eyes, especially that eyelash, that singular eyelash. Oh? Many feel such cutscenes, much heart-training do all these Artorias mean I've died and gone to heaven? No, if anything, it's closer to hell. What is this? What is this? The way the story breaks your heart before rebuilding it feels like a warm hug in a book form. Incidentally, the 36th Artoria is my favorite. Well, wow. I don't know where that came from, but I can already feel the confidence welling up inside me anyway. Even though you said it all so fast, I don't think I quite caught all of it. I'm not sure there are many actual compliments in there. Okay, I'm ready for the final push. Will you help me, everyone? Then let's go. Yeah! The final push. Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm just gonna keep as is, why not? Let's go! I am winning, hello. Partially, anyways. Expectation and pressure.
戦いになるといいけど
Seeking approval and harsh criticism. How dare you seal me?
手に入る
Oh, I chose the wrong one. Oops. I meant to give it to her. By instinct, I just gave someone else. Oh no.
楽しくなるでしょ
It's fine. I can always do this.
もちろんいい判断です
Gauge filling for the win.
モルゴ
Sounds of wriggling. Ew. You didn't want to help fill up Ark's gauge? Really? So rude. So incredibly rude. Oh well. It's fine.
目に映るもちろん全ての灰に
Go get him.
それは絶えず見た滅びの海最果てにありながらトリバース動物キャメル
Oh, terror. Can you fill up Ark's gauge, please? No? I see how it is. Well,
いらないよね
I'll be nice, sir. Here you go. Be healed.
気の人もちろん
Emotionally.
失礼
And a bit physically.
そのまま動かないで緩やかに涼やかに開くようにマーブルストライ
Ta-da! Ooh,
ク華麗だ
stun.
ったでしょ私れっきとしたお姫様なのです
All is well. Oh, this is adorable. This collaboration is wonderful. It's done. It's done. It's finally done. We did it! Congratulations, Huyanzuo. But are you sure about this? I think you still got you still got another book in you. No, this is fine. That was always more of a pipe dream anyway. I still haven't given up entirely, but I do think it's important to know when to step away. Besides, I'm proud I managed to finish this book. Thanks to everyone's help, it turned out fantastically. Gotcha. In that case, I won't say anything more. Thank you so much, Master. I think we're finally ready to publish this book. Oh man, so many Artoria faces. Personally, I'm partial to the 36th Artoria. Which is the 36th? Gosh, there really are a ton of me, aren't there?
All these different art styles really keeps things interesting. I don't really understand these picture stories myself, but maybe these would appeal to my sons. I've been away from the wider world for so long, I no longer have any sense of what makes a popular story. Oh. Huh. So that's the kind of girl you like, huh? Tianhua. Well, I'd say this one here is way more my type.
I like how they actually have the sons here.
I suppose this one seems fine. She appears to have a great deal of spirit.
I don't know if I can decide.
I guess everyone really does have their own tastes.
This is Yoroshiku Mount Liang's first major collaboration. Whatever the convention brings, we'll be ready. Thank you for your help, Master. The sun's appearing in his Valentine scene sounds adorable too. Next up, the launch party. You'll stay for that too, right, leader?
We don't want trouble with the committee, so let's have a nice, low-key celebration in a room. I like that idea. Very well. I'll go buy the alcohol and snacks.
Juice for me, please. Great job, everyone. Oh, wait, it's cut off. Okay, I gotta see the full art. Let me stare real quick. Oh. I love it. Right now, this is my favorite one. Mount Artoriang? Mount Artoriang, of course. And Artoria is the heroine in all the rom-com stories doujin book created by the collective efforts of a club called Yoroshiku Mount Liang. The moment the heroine meets and falls in love with her crush takes all of 2 or 3 pages, after which point the story develops at a breakneck pace with special shortcuts, making the stories a truly fast rom-com. And of course, the number of people who feature it is staggering. Just unbelievable. It's Mount Liang after all. There's 108 of them. The names of the characters are of course all Artoria, and so fans of the book were saying things like, I like the Tsundere Artoria, or I like the amorphous Artoria, to differentiate them. I'm entertained. What a great book. And now for 3. The Alliance Strikes Back, 4 out of 4. Oh, I'm finally done with section 3, or almost done. My summer roles are intriguing. I got Chloe. I got a bunch of Suzuka. I have Melu and Melu. I want to try more. Servant Fest, Day 6 evening. Ta-da! I like how it actually has the ones that I got. Phew! Billy and Arthur? The franchise about a A bunch of different King Arthurs who wield different Excaliburs. Wait, that's legit? I am in awe. Wow. They actually finished their books? Yes, it's all thanks to everyone in the clubs doing their very best. These are all still test prints though. We're just on our way to bring the finished data to the printers now. So they're submitting their drafts a full day ahead of the deadline. Damn. But is she okay? Yeah, her. The one with the thousand-yard stare. She looks like the life's been sucked out of her. Don't worry about me. I'm just really sleepy. But now, I'm finally free from the editing multiple clubs books at once.
I heard Miss Chloe helped with everything from gathering reference materials to filling in inks to implementing backgrounds on the computer.
So these are the finished drafts? Before you start making copies. Would it be alright if I took a look at them first? Of course, and don't worry if you tear one. The source files are all digital. Go ahead and let us know what you really think. I'll pass your thoughts on to the rest of the club leaders. Wait, it actually got animated too? Oh my goodness. These expressions. Oh, she seems into this. Misaki, Mash, this book is so much fun. The series introduction makes you empathize with the protagonist right off the bat. Then the plot twist with her huge jerk rival's attitude pisses you off big time. But then you see the rival's past and why she turned out the way she did, and you just kind of can't help but root for them to fight together. I was kind of worried how this Artoria book was going to turn out, but it's fantastic. I never would have guessed a theme like this would get you such a great story. I'm totally going to buy this book tomorrow. I hope I can thank the creators for making it in person.
I see, that's right. This is your first Certain Fest, isn't it? Well, there are even more books at the convention hall, with all kinds of different stories. Even servants who are normally at each other's throats often become comrades in arms there. Just walking around the hall could easily take up a whole day. Make sure you remember to eat and stay hydrated.
Wow, no kidding. That many different books in one place sounds like heaven. I hope I have enough of my allowance left to buy all the books I want. So wholesome. Or not. Huh? That's an elegant violin playing. Does violin music actually mean anything? So elegant.
Whoa! That's the sound of a high society debutante, making her grand appearance if I ever heard it.
Words are a crude and cryptic method of communication. Music is a far more ideal means of exchanging greetings across species. Thus, whenever one enters a foreign cultural space, it is only right to do so accompanied by beautiful music. Pretty nice, isn't it? This is how I like to do things. If you're jealous, I suggest you take up an instrument of your own. Oh man, I don't know if my mind can take hearing such elegant talk from someone with that face. As Nocturne, don't you always lead with your axes at the negotiating table? Once again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, no matter. At any rate, it seems you'll have something to exhibit at tomorrow's finale. So I came to inspect your books to see whether they are appropriate for the new Servant Fest. Now, hand them over. You did remember to adhere to the code, right? Of course! Don't worry. Yep, don't worry, they're all masterpieces. That's right. Ah, knockoff! I love it. Not bad. I guess I should have expected as much from the Servant Fest Master's Companions. Very well, I see no issue with the context of these books. You're approved to display and sell them at Servant Fest. Whatever differences with the Alliance may be, as a member of the executive committee, you have a respect for the obvious care and attention that went into these books. No, I can't wait for tomorrow to come. I sincerely hope this summer paradise will be a place where all sorts of people can meet and become friends. Damn, she backed down real quick. Even gave us her approval to exhibit. Does it mean she's so completely confident she'll win? Man, that pisses me off. Don't worry. As a representative of an organization with a highfalutin name like Normalization Committee, she couldn't possibly bar us from competing just cause she's worried we'll beat her. With books like this good on our side, nobody can stop us. Misaki, we need you at the hall entrance bright and early tomorrow morning. Yeah! I'll make sure our clubs have great booths all ready to go. Yeah! Now what's the worst that'll happen? So far I have this, and this. Oh wait, I'm not done with that thing, that's why. No wonder. Servant Fest. Day 7 finale. 8 AM, 2 hours before opening. Okay, I don't have to do those 2 until after section 5. Nice. This can't be happening. What's going on? Every last booth has a third to last thing any club wants to see. Oh, how? Even in my most horrible nightmares, I've never seen something so hellish. If those Normalization Committee bastards think they can get away with it... What happened here? Why did all the clubs cancel their new books? I've been so excited to read the new books from these clubs all week. I'm so mad. I'm about ready to throw my diet out the window. I could eat all the chocolate in Hawataria right now, and it still wouldn't be enough to satisfy me. No wait, calm down, Yarando. Just play a song. Deep breaths. Oh, morning, Yarando. Let's just try to stay calm, okay? Hi, Yarando. It's okay. Let's just calm down, alright? Morning. I am calm, damn it. Also forget you ever heard that. So you didn't know anything about this disaster either, but how did it happen then? We just received word from the printer. They say they were unable to print any new books due to the lack of paper. A lack of paper? Why am I only hearing about this now?
I was afraid of this. It's finally begun.
It's you, the Dojin Sage.
Even when the attendees stay out of trouble, and a peaceful servant fest is about to unfold miraculously, they'll come along to ruin everything. The embodiment of evil that lives in the night woods, the king of the spirits whose homes were raised to clear the way for more construction. The god of festivals whose anger grows in proportion to people's joy, leading them to incinerate every person they can. The Calamity of Flame, a new legend born here in Hawatoria. They're also known as... New books have been cancelled.
But why?
For that is their curse.
New books have been cancelled. Gah! I love these faces. Well, I keep him outside. Now what's going on? We need to get to the main street. It's... Ipishi? It's Bishi. Whoops, I did it again. But it just feels so good to stickerize 100 defiant servants at once. I knew I was ready to wait until the last day of Cernfest. It burns so much better with all these books around. That's it. Keep running, little servants. Just don't expect me to go easy on you idiots. The Shrine Deity Princess, Priestess, does this mean she's one of the 3 calamities? That stupid fairy's back again. Well, I'm through letting her do whatever she wants on my watch. Misaki, Artoria, evacuate the attendees. As the head of the executive committee, no, as a king, it is my duty to defeat her once and for all. Master! I know, everyone handle the evacuation. Chloe, Blackbeard, John Alter, get the attendees out of here. Wait, don't tell me you're gonna try to fight that thing. Oh right, this is your first reset. Well, don't. Anything you do to her will just... Too late. How bad can this be? It's the Enshrined Deity. The Enshrined Deity came from the woods, just like we thought it would. It's the guardian god of criminals. The god of the forest is here to curse our peaceful city. That again? Can't you idiots say something more entertaining while you run for your lives? I mean, you knew this was going to happen, so it's not like you didn't have time to prepare. You could have come up with an allegory praising the deity, or cheer just for his priestess or something. Mikokur! Bavanchi! Mikokur! Let me summon you! Oh well, I guess it's okay. Lucky for you, I just found a new toy to play with. You? What are you doing here? You should be back at the hall with the rest of the clubs. Don't be stupid. This is obviously no time for that. Now stop trying to fight by yourself and let us join you already. I get what you might have misunderstood, but this is actually my real job. Don't worry, I came here to deal with this kind of thing. Like, this is actually my real job? She'd call me an idiot if I call her Bavanchi. I see. Well then, I'm glad to have you on my side. Let's see what the Master of Chaldea is capable of on her home turf. Kaitsuku Mikokur. Her days of using the forest spirits to terrorize this community are over. Today's the day I finally arrest you and rip that stupid disguise off you once and for all. Ha! Do your worst. There's no way you lot can stop this thing. And you know, I'm also getting sick of it being called a forest god or calamity or whatever. So I'm going to set the record straight now. This guy's name is Bernunos, and he's the Enshrined Deity of Flame. Bernunos. The exact line is, "Are you even stupider than this lot? I told you my name's Mikokur. I love it." Are you kidding me? Bernunos. No fear, no pain. Oh, I gotta use mash here. Okay. Still no fear, no pain. Hey, Mash. Hey, girl. Hi. I partially raced her. I started running out of QP, so that was unfortunate. I was doing well until I ran out of money. Then life hurt. You know what? Let me just raise some gauges in the back. I feel like this will be a fine fight. It is what it is. The Wii, give me drops, please. Drops, please. Okay, this should be fine, maybe? Actually, there's no drops over here. Oops. For that essence, I mean. Why not? So, no pain. No fear, no pain. Okay, new outfit time. Ta-da! 100 million QP? Wow! I'm also trying to raise my Chloe. I've been giving both of them some QP for their skills, but
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります。
no fear, no pain.
波乗りはそこまでよ。会場で戦いましょう。
Yep, all good.
カッティングスプレー。シューッと。
Take this. I'm pretty sure I just have to probably beat one gauge, so I'm just gonna... or one bar. So let's just give her everything. Time for big damage.
気力更新してみよっか。
Woohoo! This fight caused performance issues for some people. Oh gosh.
仰せのままに。フライトライン
She
クリア。
or this really is cursed then.
オンディーヌスペル。ASM 発射。フレットクローク。道を描け。フライトアルビオン。
Okay, not bad. Not the best, not the worst, but ooh, look at that gauge filling. So close. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'll do this. I know, right? Almost one-turned it. Like, oh man. Ow. Ta-da! Battle finish. Yay! I won! I knew my Bernunos wouldn't let me down. Alright, time for another reset. Looks like all your hard work was for nothing again. Sucks to be you. Wow, sucks to suck. Attention everyone enjoying Hawatoria, I'm afraid we have some unfortunate news. As a result of exigent circumstances, Servant Fest has been cancelled this year. In accordance with Servant Fest Normalization Committee regulations, we will now initiate a reset. We are all responsible for the state of affairs. We advise Servant Fest attendees to reflect on their behavior, and hope you all continue to enjoy Servant Fest. It's the same announcement as before. Everyone, get over here. Guys, come here quick. We need to stick together. Hug. No, I mean, Yorando, is your stomach injured? He's sad. Come on, get off the ground and get over here. Too late. This is fine. Maybe? No fear, no pain. Altaria's Secret Part 1. Secret. Woohoo! Blue sky. Long ago, people knew of mysterious sensations. They would feel like someone was watching them or speaking to them even when no one was there. B. It was a strange, mysterious sensation that felt near, far, affectionate, loving. Let's be friends. And like there was no hope of escaping it. Yes, there's no way of escaping the friend zone. People had no way of interacting with it, understanding it, or expressing their feelings into it. but they believed it to be a force for good, and that it was necessary for all life on their planet. So they believed. Much time passed, other people washed up on the shore from a faraway sea. These new people knew the voice's true identity because of the experiences they've suffered in their hometown. That is, beep! We must never try to understand one another. It was a very close call. After a great deal of hard work, the mysterious sensation was shut off. In this way, people's wisdom and efforts protected them from an alien invasion. An alien invasion? Servant Fest Day 2. We got reset again. Is everyone okay? Is everyone here? Are you all okay? Yes, I'm fine. And so are Mash and Lancelot. Chloe headed straight for the Chun Chun Tay the moment she woke up. She said something about how she needed to take care of the clubs before their motivation dropped like a stone. Now it's just... Just what? Is there a problem with me being here? Oh, I see. You're hiding some kind of weapon of mass destruction meant to threaten Servant Fest, aren't you? Like a sacred sword-produced bomb or something filled with tons of failed attempts to create a sacred sword. Of course not. First of all, I'm a detective trying to solve this case, not sabotage it. Second, I never failed to create my sacred swords. They're guaranteed to work every time. That's good to hear. You're making something that looked like sacred swords in that battle just now, weren't you? I don't know much about them, but I've heard that sacred swords are the best armament there is. It's very impressive that you can create them so consistently. I don't know if... Okay, I definitely say that. But it's all I have going for me. Like, really, that's it. I'm glad you're okay too, Yarando. Same to you. I heard there was some tough humans out there, and I guess I heard right. Oh yes, Master Misaki is a very seasoned survivor.
Indeed, Misaki and Mash are excellent combat buddies. I can always relax knowing that they have my back. The two of you fought very well too, and I also noticed you appear to be good friends.
Friends? Me and this runt? Runt? What are you talking about? We're pretty much the same height. Now, it's enough. Besides, we still need to check up on the others. Okay, come on. We should go make sure the others are okay too. Right. Good point, Master. Let's get in touch with Chloe and rendezvous with the rest of the Alliance. Hi, Alliance members. You guys okay? There you are. About time you showed up. I guess as long as you're okay, we're all good. Are you kidding me? We're a long way from all good, you know? All the work we did to finish those books in time, only to be stopped in our tracks by a paper shortage. How can I possibly face the other clubs now?
True. I'm used to this sort of thing after going through six resets, but it still hurts when you're really giving it your all. If there's a Servant Fest god, they must be a dyed-in-the-wool sadist. Oh well, the second reset was like this too, so I guess I don't have to worry about dying from shock this time.
Hang on, weren't you guys responsible for that one? Wait, wasn't the second reset the one where the Alliance messed things up? Oh, you mean what they say about the Anti-Servant Fest Alliance going around to other clubs and stopping them from printing their new books? Yeah, that wasn't us. The new books from the clubs that were buckling down and focused on their dojin just kind of got cancelled on their own. Really? That's just like what happened this time. Then the real cause of the second reset must have been...
Correct. A dearth of paper. Mademoiselle, can you please tell us where we might find the island's printer?
The city outskirts. It's built in such a way that it should be able to keep operating no matter what happens in the city. But I failed to consider how paper shortage could bring its operations to a halt. I wonder why the Queen of Shiwa didn't tell us about this. She's the one running the printer. If I had to guess, she probably doesn't want to pay the fee for a breach of contract. If you have a penalty clause in place, there's your answer. If I had to guess. True. I definitely wouldn't put it past her. or put it past that one. For someone as cheap as her, something like paying a penalty fee is probably physically painful. Anyway, that aside, what are you doing here with them? You going to blame us for the reset again, even though we're the biggest victims here? So you say, but this doesn't change the fact that your ideology is still dangerous. If a paper shortage was responsible for the second reset, that means there was enough paper during the first, right? Then maybe the printer shut down after that because of some kind of trouble. Oh, I just figured it out. Tori is a singularity, so every material used here has to come from somewhere in the island itself, right? So if there's not enough paper to go around, wouldn't that mean there aren't enough trees to make it? The forest fires. Hey, yeah, animals aren't the only victims of forest fires. They obviously hit the trees hard too. What have you been doing all this time, Dr. Ray? You're usually way more on top of what's going on in your territory. Sorry, it's true. I've been putting off dealing with the forest fires. But the Normalization Committee's job is strictly to oversee Servant Vests. We don't have the resources to look after the whole island.
A fair point. The manager who failed to report the paper shortage is a problem we will certainly have to deal with later. But right now, if the forest fires are causing Servant Vests to be cancelled, then we already know who is responsible. Bernunos, the festival god of flame, and its shrine maiden, Kaitsku Kerr. So wouldn't dealing with them be enough to stop the forest fires, and by extension, the paper shortage?
I think you're right, which would mean defeating that fairy is the only choice we have. Kuhaha. It'd be going fine. Minus some scuff this morning, but that's just me gathering more scuff luck, so I'm not too upset. I'd love for everyone on this island to be able to resolve their differences peacefully, but I guess it may not be realistic.
Harumph! So the time has finally come to teach that damn priestess fairy a lesson, huh? Then let's head for the forest. Rest assured you'll have the full might of the Alliance with you every step of the way.
What are you talking about, Blackbeard? Did you forget that the drawing schedule is an immovable object that doesn't have room for so much as a single wasted minute?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be sure everyone always has enough tea, ma'am.
Don't worry, everyone. We're the field ops team, so we'll go investigate the woods. Besides, we're planning on going there anyway. That's okay with you, right, Misaki? Of course! Wanna come with us, Yorando? Where'd that come from? Are you trying to win me over or something? Yes? Well, if you're going to investigate this too, we're more likely to succeed if we work together. I see, true. I guess that would be more efficient. Alright, I suppose I can't oppose on a human who's only just got here. I'll authorize you to investigate the forest region as long as you remain under my supervision. Our goal is to neutralize Kaitsku Kerr and Bernunos, the festival god of flame. Besides, they say the animals on the west side are pretty violent, so someone has to keep you safe while you're there. Ooh, jealous. Yay, I got her. Ta-da! And now I gotta raise her. I need more embers. More flames of passion.
あなたがカルデアのマスター？うん？
Hmm?
うん？
Hmm? Yes?
ただの人間にしては見どころありそうね。ほんの少し一口チョコくらいの味わいだろうけど。
If I'm bite-sized, at least impactful flavor.
いいわ。あなたに免じて戦うのはやめてあげましょう。
Yay. Oh, VVV stick. You have so many? All I want. Oh gosh, those missions. Now what else do I have? Let me stare real quick. Oh, cool. I have one more thing unlocked. And the same one's there. I'll continue a bit. Or actually, wait. What is that farming node? Is that a decent node to farm? I do have to raise it for reals then. Dang. And I'm just curious how this goes. So I am so sorry, Chloe. You're just gonna be chilling for a bit. I wanna see what this drops. So don't mind me. Investigate the spree of workers playing hooky at the major club. Stare. I'm debating what I want to eat for breakfast. Or should I say lunch? Brunch. Suspended dojin. Runaway dojin. Because I could eat the cinnamon rolls, but do I really want to eat cinnamon rolls for breakfast? Brunch? I kind of want meat. What is even open today? It's Sunday after all. You know, let me check real quick. Yelp, save me! I'm gonna stare a bit while playing this. I kind of want barbecue. Spectacular title. Yummy yummy. And there. All is well. Actually no, maybe I should go to DoorDash. DoorDash may help me out more. Well, that thing lived for a bit. Impressive. And now, Anderson. Of course he's with all the books. Makes sense. Okay. And lastly, before I steer some more food. Okay, if I look at barbecue on DoorDash, what appears? What are these options? Wait, legit, what are these options? Huh? I don't know if I like these options. Can I see what I did before? Okay, go to stores. We'll be here. Aw, one of the places I like only opens on Monday, never mind. I'll ignore that one for now. Silver fruit. Yummy. Wait, wrong place? Up here. Sunny Wilderness. Hawatoria's Secret Part 2. Now how is a secret? Gah, it's so hot out here. Jeez, the sun is merciless. Gah. The Hawaiian Islands, especially the island of Hawaii itself, are volcanic, so there are lots of wastelands created by magma flows. Some regions have especially large wastelands, filled with volcanic rocks that are said to look like the surface of the moon. So this is one of those moony places, huh? Looks more like Mars to me. I don't see anything volcanic either.
Indeed, this one seems more like a desert than anything. It reminds me of the wasteland near Las Vegas. I doubt any normal life forms could stay here for very long.
Hey, that's not fair. There are water reserves here and there, and plenty of boulders big enough to provide shade. Urban living makes servants so weak, I can't stand it. Hey, I actually like this wasteland a lot. You do? Well, that's good to hear then. Now that I look closely, she really is dressed for the heat. Anyway, we'll be at the woods soon, but don't expect things to cool down in there, okay? And let me know if you start feeling ill or exhausted. We can take a break and I'll even play some music for you. You're being awfully nice to her, Yorando. What's your game? What could I hope to get from enslaving a single human? I'm just returning your courtesy. The Anti-Servant Fist Alliance's ideology might be dangerous, but it's not Misaki or Mash's fault, right? I can tell they're just helping the Alliance because they're too nice to refuse. It's also why they're not making any excuses for any of its members. You're just as observant as her too, which is only more confusing. Well, never mind that. Is there anything we need to watch out for in the woods? And do you have any idea where Bavanchi might be hiding out? Bavanchi? Who's that? She means Mikokur. That's the Shrine Deity's priestess's true name. She means Mikokur. Psh, why would it be my fault? Nah, it would be my fault. Huh, I see. You're awfully knowledgeable, aren't you? Does the name mean anything I should know about?
I believe it means woman fairy. Sith is a name for fairies in general. For example, there's also Taichi or cat fairies and Kushi or Ku fairies.
Another kind of female fairy is... I love that. Bean Sith. Or Beanshi. Or... Banshees, as I think they're called nowadays. Oh, speaking of which, does your name have any special meaning, Yorando? Of course it does. You know the Southern Cross? The red light shining in the night sky? In this land, it's called Yorando. Bean. Beanshi. Well, we made it to the woods, but... I thought Hawaiian forests were supposed to be more lush. We made it to the woods.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. The air is so dry, and the sun is so strong that it's causing the trees to burn from the inside out. No wonder forest fires are so frequent here. This is nothing like any forest we know.
Yorando, are these woods part of a nature preserve? Yes, they are. They're untamed Hawaiian woods that only qualified personnel are allowed to enter. As to why you need qualifications, here they come. Multiple hostiles incoming. Everyone, prepare for battle. How bad could this fight be? Stare. No fear, no pain. Yeah, no fear, no pain. And I'm just gonna keep as is, why not? And let me see if there's any food though. I'm gonna message family. Being like, are you guys gonna make any for brunch? Food? After I set this up, chicken, demon boar, and giant hermit crab. Ooh, food. I want to eat them. I really do. Ooh, she's AoE arts. But she's tricky to use. Wait, how tricky? Well, I used to say no fear a lot, but because of Kamen Rider Kuga, I added on the no pain because literally in the song, the opening song, it says no fear, no pain. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I love this. I'm gonna add on the addition. Like, no fear, now no fear, no pain. Rampaging kangaroo. Intriguing. Ooh, her second skill was... Well, skill seal the party for 3 turns. But while that skill seal is active, those servants get buffs. Okay, that just means I gotta use all my skills before that happens, in that case.
あなたが今も月の光を忘れぬように。先場で悪かったわね。
Cool. That worked out nicely even without me using all the buffs. Truly, no fear, no pain. No fear, no pain. Blah. Everything's on fire and we didn't even do anything. We've got to put this out. Come on, Lancelot. Aaron died this blaze.
There'll be no dieting. Just because the Lady of the Lake gave me my sacred sword doesn't mean it can produce water.
Artoria, you're a mage, right? Can you conjure up some water? Conjuring water is a super advanced spell, so I don't think I'd be able to pull it off under duress. The fire keeps spreading. If we don't do something, it'll burn down the hole. Cover your ears and get down, you fools, or you'll get blown away with the flames. Any servants who are skill sealed get NP gauge from her first skill, and her third skill will seal the other party members' arts cards except for Castoria. What? Wow. She's made for Castoria.
That voice, fraught with tension as it may be, it is still like music to my ears. Whoever it belongs to must be a woman of impeccable beauty.
Crouch immediately. Nice save. What an incredible blast of water. If I didn't know better, I swear it came from a fire hose.
It certainly did, and it seems to have quelled the flames. Allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude, my
Hi. Hey, girl. Hey, Vargas. You should let me summon you.
My fair and valiant lady. May I know your name?
Alright. I'll tell you who I am. If only to stop you from causing trouble like this again. I'm Vargas, captain of the UGK, charged with protecting Hotoria's forest. Also, I don't need your gratitude. Rescuing people from fires is all a day's work for the UDK. Yeah. I love that random kangaroo. It's like, I don't remember any kangaroos being here. Then again, I probably don't explore enough. Vargas? UDK? Oh, Misaki, it's you. I suppose I did hear you'll be arriving late. Well, no matter. The animals in these woods are on edge thanks to having lost their habitats to forest fires. To say nothing of the magical energy leaking out from the night woods. Unless you have business here, I suggest you return to the city. Even the UDK cannot patrol the forest 24/7. So you're captain of the UDK. Is this one of those strong protect the weak things? High and mighty as ever, I see. No shock there. For that matter, are you sure you should even be out here? I mean, how do you even maneuver all that bulk through the trees without knocking them over? Where's that voice coming from? Oh, the child of prophecy. You're so small that I couldn't see you down there. If you can't see me, that's your problem. And while I'm at it, you're not supposed to respond to one running joke with another running joke. Hello, Vargas. I see you decided to come to the western part of the island. Indeed. I'm glad to see you're well, Mash. You have been staying out of the eastern city where the convention hall is, yes? Yes. The standard enemy, it has to be chickens here. Because there's so many chickens everywhere. Oh gosh. Chickens. I'm glad the one that was by my window earlier disappeared. It took its family and left. But it'll be back later on. But for now, I have peace and quiet. I'm sure you have your hands full with the festival. But I hope you can still find the time to visit us out here now and then. You'd be a great help in defending the woods from disasters, falling rocks, and the violent kangaroos the Destroyer has been whipping into a frenzy. Destroyer? Violent kangaroos? Well, none of that sounds good. I thought the forest fires were the only problem here. Now you're telling me you also have dangerous animals like that out here as well? Nocturne? Nocturne of the King Clan? Now you're on about that too? Does it mean Southern Cross in your language or something?
No, it means Queen's Tomb.
I can't tell if I should take that as a bad omen or an honor. Well, more importantly, Bargus, was it? That was great. I've never seen a firefighter put out a blaze like that so quickly. With you on our side, we could deal with with the enshrined deity, his priestess, and no wait, we could put all the fires out of the city in no time too. You've got to come to the committee headquarters with me. We'll gladly hire you and the rest of the UDK. Hey, yeah. The only problem is, well, Bargus. Hey, yeah. I have no intention of leaving the western area. Protecting this forest is half of my sworn duty. For that matter, I have no interest in this servant summer festival nonsense whatsoever. So I will not be setting so much as a single foot in the city of yours. Remember that. Okay, it's Rhea. What about Bavanchi? Can you tell us anything about her? Her? Yes, I can. It pains me to say this. But Bavanchi, Melusine, and I all came to the singularity for the same purpose. However, Bavanchi retreated to the night woods, and Melusine, I have no idea what she could be thinking. She's a fairy like me, and so she can surely hear the voice coming from this island as clearly as I can. And yet she chooses to spend her days doing nothing but eating, sleeping, and lounging on the beach. No wonder why she let me summon her twice. She is a disgrace to all Tamlin. The next time we fight, I will prove once and for all which of us is superior. Hey, keep it down, Baggy. You just scared off all the animals around here. Not to mention you almost blew out Misaki's eardrums. My apologies. I can't believe I let myself get so swept up in my emotions that I forgot the company I was in. At any rate, I take it you have business with Bavanchi? Then I must give you the same warning. Her hideout, the Night Woods, lies in the darkest depths of this forest. It is a holy land guarded by the local spirits, as well as the domain of two fearsome creatures. Even I am reluctant to speak their names. One is the Destroyer of Worlds, worshipped by animals everywhere. The other is a Dark Fairy King, feared by animals everywhere. The presence of those two monsters would make any trip to the forest fatal for you. The Destroyer of Worlds, the Dark Fairy King. The Destroyer of Worlds, though. Those are the lamest names I've ever heard. Damn it, does this mean we have even more suspects now? Of course, there may be a moot point since you won't be able to enter the Night Woods even if you wish to. Her High Queen Morgan has put up a bounded field all around that area. The only ones who can freely pass through it are the local wildlife and Bavanchi, the High Queen's heir. My fellow UDK members have told me that Bavanchi is causing trouble in the city. I could deal with her myself, but as a rule, Tamlin are not permitted to fight each other. If you wish to stop her, then do so yourselves. There are many other servants in the city, yes? Surely, you can find at least one truly talented mage, instead of a berserker who merely calls herself one. Hello, hello? So I suggest you look to other comrades to break through the bounded field. Assuming, of course, that a mage capable of destroying one of High Queen Morgan's bounded fields actually exists in proper human history. They might exist. Maybe. Potentially. But now for the last thingy for now. Because I think we're gonna have more meat pies. Let me just double check. Maybe read that real quick. Because I saw an alert. Okay. Actually, I want potato balls too. There's potato balls in the fridge as well. Eat everything before they go bad. Since I ordered a bunch of pastries from... or frozen pastries from Portos, there's still... Okay, I know there's some meat pies, I know there's some potato balls, but... I think there might be some cheese bread as well. That can be in a toaster oven. I still have to raise my scatties. My scatty skills.
But oh, the QP!
I could be focusing on one person to raise skills for, but nah. I'm slowly giving out to others. Just your luck that every last one of them turned us down. The rebound curse would kill me. I'm not familiar with the world's Fey language. I'd be terrified of what might happen later. The spell's lineage isn't like anything I've handled. For that matter, it's the kind of spell that should never be broken anyway. Since they gave us such definitive reasons for refusing, it doesn't feel like there's any further room for negotiation.
Indeed, only Merlin refused because he didn't want to break the spell, not because he couldn't, or so he said. By now, this is certainly nothing new from him, but I find myself wondering just how seriously he takes his duties.
So that's what you guys got up to on the western end of the island while I was busy running between clubs. It really doesn't seem it really doesn't seem fair that a priestess in an overgrown deity costume is being protected by a bounded field that not even the mages in the Age of Gods can break. Now what do we do? At this point, I can't think of anyone else to ask either. Now what do we do? Well, I can tell you now not to bother with asking my original. She's only good at crossing boundaries, not bounded fields. Sure, she might act all easygoing and breezy, but she's a serious-minded monster at heart. The kind who likes to put up her own bounded fields so she can hide behind them. Usually, Himiko would be perfect in the situation, but her mirrors can't reflect a lot of light in those dark woods. Hello, Cat. It sounds like you know a lot about the Western Woods. I tried going in there to beat Mikokur myself once, but I got so lost I couldn't tell my tale from a hole in the ground until the UDK found me. I still can't believe this cat couldn't even sneak her way into an enemy fortress. How the mighty have fallen! I guess I'll just have to ask the Daikoku-ten for tips on how to get around rat guards. Daikoku-ten, let me summon you already. I can't believe I got Super Bunny before Daikoku-ten. Oh, hello, I love your outfit. Are you one of the local idols? You seem like you'd be great at singing and dancing. Hey, good eye, thanks, but you're about 2 years too late. Right now, I'm just everyone's favorite waitress, woof. That aside, I'm surprised you're still willing to work with Master in getting rid of the false priestess. Cause last I heard, everyone aligned with the Alliance was supposed to be a target for banning. Misaki has nothing to do with the Alliance. Also, she's been very cooperative with the committee. Cat-tastic. If you got your head on that straight, then I guess I can give you this special piece of advice. Since ancient times, there's been an expression too many people forget. Leave it to the experts. Every man to his trade. Let the chef do the cooking. Let the cat stay curious. Meaning, if you want to know about the fairies, ask another fairy. Oh, I don't mean the hip-hop dancer. After sunset, go to the beach. As long as you have an ice pop, he's sure to show up. Huh? I don't remember any fairy like that at the beach. Hey, yeah, I bet you know something. Oh right, you weren't there last time, Artoria. I bet he knows something. I just have to bring out a popsicle to summon him. Okay, the next time his banner comes around, I'm gonna bring out a popsicle, and then like hope I can like get a copy. Actually, wait, is his banner right now? I forget. I'll see him later. That is too funny. He is here. Okay, there's some hope. I'm gonna buy some popsicles. I will buy a popsicle. I will bring it out, and then for the next time, I'm just gonna, for my daily pool thing, I'm gonna bring out a popsicle and just be like, yo, Oberon, hey, hi, would you like a popsicle? Now, what kind of popsicle should I get? Decisions. Like, even if I have them, the more the merrier. Just because it's entertaining to collect. I have a hoarder's mentality for gacha games. I'd want to collect everyone if I could, but I ain't got the funds. I think there may be a place here that sells the ramune ones. Unfortunately, they might not be open today. Which is a shame. But... actually, no, I should check. I'm just gonna collect these for now. Ooh! 15 errand quests. Okay, that's actually nice. Let me just... wee! More offerings. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I gotta raise and play. Okay, that's completely fine. I'm excited for that. I want the nice outfits. But I'll just continue this later. I want to see if anyone's actually put the food in the stuff. Oh gosh. Hopefully there's actually something out there. If not, whatever. I can use the power of DoorDash, or I can warm things up myself. I can be not lazy. There's even the power of instant noodles. Food is good. And then, oh, there's gonna be so much more of this next week. I checked the FGO event inside of Star Rail. There's still like 2 weeks left, so I have time. Because I want the event, like items. I want the rewards. Like, I can do it anytime, but no, I need the rewards. But now this week can be for FGO and Arknights. I have no idea how long the Arknights event's gonna be. I only got through 3 stages yesterday. For that game, who knows how many more. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, where's you from Arknights when you need him? He hasn't let me summon him, which hurts. I'm like, you, why? Just ow. I've gotten 3 SSRs already, and not you. I think I'm like around halfway to pity. Kind of, sort of, or maybe. Something like that. So he'll come home eventually because I'm gonna force him home. He cannot say no to me. But hopefully he'll be kinder than mean. Fingers crossed. And I'll find out later. But for now, time for brunch. So that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gacha luck. I hunger. My tummy be rumbling. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I need sustenance. I don't eat breakfast. So at the very least, I need lunch. And then sometimes I have really late dinner after my usual stream time. So this is like the main meal of the day.